Go live. There we are. Turn that on. Edit this. Caveman Farming Simulator 22. Playlist. Farming Simulator 22. Okay. We need them tags there. Okay, just drive in the frame, AI. Oh, am I in the way? Too bad. He just slowly rolls into the frame. Then honks at me. Alright. Okay, we'll save that. And then save. Cool beans. Alright. Close out that stuff. There you go. Oh, I'm in a bush. Let's get back out here. There we go. Alright. Why are my hotspots not working here? Oh, there we go. Because nothing's playing it. Duh. Alright. We got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. I don't want to start planning until he's done. Liming. I guess that's the goal for the day. Get as much liming done as possible. Is this PJ stuff? It is. Alright, so we'll let him, he likes harvesting, so we'll let him harvest that. Yeah, I don't know what else. I mowed my grass. I finished it. Got to fast forward time to get this, or maybe this is mowable now? Guess we can find out real quick, can't we? Oh, I gotta get the weed eater out. I gotta get the weed eater out and hit the places I missed. Is this mowable yet? It's not, okay. Alright, we'll just park this here for when it is, and we'll remember in the future, don't mow until it's all eligible to be mowed, so we can just knock it all down at one time. And we'll grab our weed eater here. I don't want to get too into it because, yep, he's done already. Alright. Halfway to heaven, halfway to hell. My angels and demons are at war with themselves. Let's turn this on. What's up, Brandon? How are you, man? And welcome to the Elite Flock, sir. You joined, I guess, after I got done streaming. I shout you out in the Feenix moment. Take all of that. Alright. We'll let him. Why is that? I can't hire help now? Just says open AI worker menu. What? Maybe because he's done so much? I don't know. Oh well, we'll finish it. Get ready for hunting season. Nice. Nice. I want to go hunting. I just want some deer meat. My dad would be the best. Of course, he not right now because he's always in pain. And I said my dad's like the best person to take hunting because he can spot a deer from a mile away. Be going down the road and see them deer in the field. What are you talking about? Clear across the other side of the field, there's like 2 deer standing there that look like brown blobs to me. And he spotted them long before I did. Alright, I think that's done. Oh, we got. That's not enough to waste a trip down. We'll just start here over here in 11. Ha! Well, okay. That was mostly done by the time we started streaming. I'm gonna say, hey, look, we've already got 1 field done. I don't think I can count that. So, excuse me. Hot angels and demons at war with themselves. It still won't let me hire help. Did I break it? I don't know what I did wrong. Montana have the big mule buck. Nice. So I'm guessing you're from Montana, or you're around Montana? What did I do? Tony, can you hire help if you're here? Great Falls, Montana. Nice. Oh, well, Tony can do it. What? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Apparently I broke it somehow. Pipe out. Hot help don't like me. Like you've talked too much ish on us, sir. We refuse. There, say, why is it going so slow? Is that a JT grunt I heard?
Yep. Yep. That's I'm pissed off because I tried to get ice cream from a couple other things from Walmart, and they're not going to deliver right now.
That's what happens when you answer the door naked, with the exception of a robe and hanging open.
No, they got an active shooter at Walmart right now.
That's what happens when you mistreat your employees.
I think it's a group of people got into a fight. Probably over meth.
Yeah, some crackhead just beat the shopper, your Walmart shopper, because they took the ice cream you wanted. It was the last one, so the crackhead got pissed off and start popping shots.
Oh, our Walmart won't do that. They wait until there's like 10 left, and they're like, "Oh, we're out of stock."
Speaking from someone who knows how that inventory system works, I would never trust it. Anything being in stock. If the website says it's in stock, I don't believe it unless I go in and see it for myself.
Oh, dude, that's what kills me because it'll be like, oh, yeah, you got this, got this, got this. So you pay for it. And then, like, a minute before they check it, they're like, oh, by the way, we had all these substitutions.
Yeah, they're super bad about it. When you scan something, it's like, oh, you have 10 of them in the bin in the back. You go to the bin in the back, it's not there because some asshole before you saw that they were out, and they just took it off the shelf without scanning it. So your inventory system's saying it's in stock, but it's not because, people don't know how to use a fucking scanner.
Or my favorite is, like, it'll be like, oh, we only have, like, 2 left. And then it's like, oh, we substituted this. And then we're like, okay, so I'm not getting it. Then you open up the bag, and then it's in the bag of what you ordered. It's like, oh, well, like, I thought you substituted this.
It's probably plugged, and the right thing was probably in the wrong section. So they substitute it for the next thing, which is actually the real thing because they don't know how to put stuff where it goes.
Well, like, what pissed me off is, like, one of the people that delivered my grocery, he's like, yeah, he goes, I stock the store at night. He goes, dude, it's so fucked up. Like, he goes, I've literally watched, like, the shoppers go in and they're like, oh, well, the customer wants this. It's on the top shelf and I can't reach. And I don't feel like getting anything. Out of stock. And just move on.
Dude, I've sit there and watched them look right at the thing that they're looking for because I could see their screen. They're looking right at it and they're like, we don't have that. It's like, what? Okay.
He's like, I literally went to the store. He goes, and I was stocking stuff at night.
Terry, how are you, man?
And he goes, and they were getting an order ready. And he said, like, the dude, they were like, oh, hey, like, Brian, like, you need to go to the freezer section and get this and this. He goes, I don't feel like it did. He goes, it's cold outside. I'm cold. I haven't warmed up, so I don't feel like getting it right now. They're like, oh, okay, because it was like 2 items. They're like out of stock on both.
Yep.
I was like, I wish I could be lazy like that.
Oh, dude, there was times where
we need like $19 an hour to work.
I was an electronics associate in the cooler where they have the milk. Someone's like, do you have this? And I'm like, I have to go check. And I had never been in there before, so I walked in the back. I was like, hey, can you go see if they have any of this? I can't remember what it was. I think it was some kind of creamer or something. I was like, can you go see if you have any of that back there? I'm busy. You can go look yourself. Oh, so I can just walk in? Okay. Walked out. Cut diamonds. It's so cold in there.
I was like, dude.
What's up, big?
I'm sorry, but you like want $20 an hour, and then when you're like told to go shop, like for one item for a customer, and they're like, "Nah, I don't feel like it."
Dude,
that's why I have a hard time giving you $20 an hour.
It blows my mind. Like when I worked there, my wife can attest to this. If you got caught on the floor with your phone, it was right up. You were not allowed to have a phone on the floor. You can keep it in your car or in the lockers. I kept mine in my pocket. I just was sneaky about it. If I had to check my phone while I was at work, you find the areas where no one's looking. You check your phone, you put it back in your pocket, and go. These people walk around with music blaring from their phones. They'll be on the phones talking, just walking willy-nilly. Like I'm like, how are you not fired?
Because now, like, you have to have... Basically, you can't fire anybody for shit like that. Like, the only way you can fire them is if they committed murder.
You had to map a little bit.
And even then, that's kind of in the gray area.
I just made...
They can sue you for wrongful firing.
I just made all this area viable.
I didn't murder 2 people. I only murdered 1. Oh, well, Walmart, you can't fire them. They only murdered 1, not 2. You fired them for murdering 2 people. You didn't fire them for murdering 1, just 2. They did 1. He's got to keep his job.
I like to build my own farm, so I need space to expand. So I just made this whole thing viable. I'm gonna cheat your pumpkin eater. Yeah, no, it's it's ridiculous. Then you have to work. Well, they do have overnight associates, but like, I had my primary shift was 2 to 11. They're only open till what, like 9 now, and then they have overnights.
I think our Walmart's open all night now.
Oh, yours is back open 24 hours. They
I
close during
think. I don't quote me on that. I think is what people. I haven't stepped in an actual Walmart store since COVID thing because I absolutely hate people, and when I go to Walmart, it makes me want to punch people. So,
dude, I just freaking.
So I just people. Like the online shopping thing sucks, but it was either do that or end up going to jail for beating the shit out of somebody. Like, because it's bad enough I got to deal with stupid people all day long with work, dealing with the public. I don't really need to do that and then go to Walmart and get even more pissed off and just flat out murder somebody.
Dude, they just stand in the freaking middle of the aisle talking, and then they give you dirty looks when you try to get around them.
Oh, it's like one. Like, these two old people were talking, and I was like, hey, excuse me, I need to get through. Excuse me, sir, I am talking. I was like, yeah, I fucking see that, and you're standing around the fucking way so I can get through. Well, you could go around, or you could move your fucking fat ass out of the cart and move it over so people can walk through like normal people, or I'll fucking shove you out of the fucking way. There's no respect for elders. I said, no. I said, I cannot stand that bullshit anymore. Respect your elders. No, motherfucker, here's the thing. If you want respect, you're going to give respect. I don't give a fuck if you're 90 years old. I don't give a fuck if you're 2 years old. If you want respect, you're going to give respect.
That's the thing.
I said, you fucking old people went with that living, respect your elders. No, motherfucker. If you want respect, you're going to give respect. I don't fucking care who you are. I don't care if you're the fucking president. I don't care if you own the business. If you want respect, you're going to give respect.
I've noticed it's like they like the elderly talk shit about us being so disrespectful, but if you like just stand out, and like hold the door for people, 9 times out of 10, a younger kid will say thank you. Older people, very rarely do they say anything. They just keep walking on. I'm like,
oh, yeah, I will tell you right here, right now, if I open the door for you and you walk through and you don't say thank you, I will grab the back of your shirt and I will throw your ass back out that fucking door and I'll slam that door in your fucking face. And then tell you to go fuck yourself.
Joke's on you. I was when I walked in the door.
Well, they're old people. They
pull my hair harder.
They probably have a hard on the whole time. Like, oh, shut up. I haven't been touched like this in years.
Granddad pops a Viagra before he goes shopping.
I just took one of them hymns.
What the hell?
You ever heard of hymns?
No.
It's that cool, the hip new product that the young kids
it's like the new hip Viagra product.
Yeah, it's like an all-in-one. It's not just for that too. It's like all like male health, including that stuff.
So it's a vitamin with Viagra?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Allegedly.
My favorite one there for a while was Just Do It. A pill called Just Do It.
I was like, got into the bonery?
Well, that's kind of what I thought. I was like, I feel like somewhere there's a copyright infringement going on right there. Like,
well, one's a slogan, one's a product name.
Yeah.
True.
So there you go. There's your loophole.
Just do it. Take one of these and then swoosh.
Yeah.
Nike's like, do we have rights here?
No, that's actually what you do is after you take it, you swoosh the girl away.
Swoosh. You take it and she's gone because, you couldn't get it up all natural.
Pretty much.
Just all walking. Oh, shit. What the hell? Oh, it's a dog. What the hell is that laying on the ground there? Do 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 do. Yeah.
Oh my god.
OMG.
Seriously? Gosh.
Oh, hey, feller. I'm just sitting here waiting my lawn here.
Alright.
Just a swinging.
I used to have a guy for that, but then he demanded rights.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
That's not ready to be mowed yet. None of that's ready yet. I think Tony left the last field for you to harvest, so
Why?
he knows how much you like to harvest.
Seems kind of lazy.
Well, it was sitting there, and I said that you like harvesting, so I was gonna leave a field for you, and he harvested it, and then I think he just brought your stuff over to that last little field, so you can harvest it.
Because I don't think I've been in here in like a month.
It's been a while.
Yeah. I don't even know what shit I have over there. Like what? Oh, 17. Which field?
2, right above my place. I've been sitting here.
It doesn't show us anything ready to harvest. Oh yeah, I guess it does. All right. Whatever.
Got my New Balance shoes on and everything. I had to go help my dad today, and I stood there as the two of them argued about 4 or 5 different times about her cleaning the shed. He was so mad.
I mean,
Just a swinging.
He likes his stuff in his spot, and she picked it all up and cleaned it all up so he can move around there easier. He was like, where's this?
Yeah.
Where's that? That's why you don't touch stuff.
yeah, the stuff got moved.
His Harley's parked out in the shed, and that's where the cat was dead at. And that thing that thing was wild looking.
Yeah.
Literally, it was all bones and then just clumps of fur. I was like, what the like, you could see its entire skull and the whole, like, rib cage.
Wait, and how long had it been in there?
I don't know. It he's been telling me there's been something dead in there for, I'd say, 2-3 weeks now.
And it decomposes that fast?
Yeah. It was crazy. Like, it was... He's like, it stinks, and the smell was completely gone. There was no smell, but it was like you could... The skull was completely bare, and then there was just clumps of fur all around it. And then, like I said, you could see
That's weird.
Like its whole...
Something tells me it's probably been there a little bit longer than that.
It wasn't there the last time I was in there, which was about a month and a half ago, when I was moving stuff around. I guess it's because of the heat, how it gets pretty hot in there in the summer, because there's no ventilation in there.
Right. No, like...
Just a swing on.
Yeah.
That was wild. I had to scoop it up with a shovel and toss it out into the cornfield. It's been harvested. It's
makes good fertilizer for next year.
Yeah, there you go.
Nasty. I'll be sure to not buy any corn in Delaware next year.
All that corn goes for its feed. Most of the corn grown here in Delaware is for feed, not for human consumption. So your cow might have a little, a
little funk to it.
Yeah. Your milk.
That's all right.
Your chickens. I don't know if chickens eat corn. I'm pretty sure they eat corn, right?
Bitch.
We're up in...
They eat whatever I feed them, bitch.
We're up in Vermont like a month ago. And we were doing like a bike path, and it went past a working farm, and they were harvesting corn. It was like late in the season to be harvesting corn, because it was like end of September. So it must have been for feed. I mean, it was dead anyways, but I had never seen like a forage wagon in person, like being used.
I got chest pains.
That was pretty cool.
Subscriber noises. It's JT. Yeah, they harvest here like, I want to say it was like the first or second week of October. That's when they start cutting corn.
Oh wow.
Here. Yeah,
well, yeah, because like I said, if it's for feed, that they're gonna do it later, right?
I guess I don't know how that works. I just know that's when they start cutting corn here. But
I mean, the shit that they were taking down.
One field right around my dad's.
It was all grayish or like.
Oh yeah, it's brown.
Brown.
It's yeah. But the one field over there by my dad's, they still haven't cut it yet. It's still there's still corn stalks to peel. So
I noticed that there's some cornfields around where I live, and like some walking trails and stuff, and we noticed that there were certain parts that hadn't been harvested yet, but it was also kind of next to some swampland, and we'd gotten a lot of rain, so I assumed it was because they couldn't get to it.
I like watching when they get out there with the pea pickers. They have there's a on the way where my wife works, there's a cornfield, and then there's a pea field right next to it. And when they come through with the pea pickers, man, they have like 7 of them suckers lined up, and they just go to town. Any other? And I guess it's a company that does it, because, like I said,
like a third party that comes in.
Yeah, that's how a lot of it is here nowadays.
I would imagine.
It's farmers that rent the land to work it, but I'm guessing that the pea pick, because you can see them rolling through town. Like there's 7, and they're it's like a convoy. They roll through. They head out in the field. They suck that stuff up, dump it in the trailers, and they boogie on down the road to the next one.
I feel like that would be a pretty good business, like a landscaping company, like. But your service is just like, hey, we're pea pickers, and like we're the pea pickers in town. When your peas need to be picked, just give us a call. We'll come in with all of our own equipment, pick all your peas, and we'll just like, just pay us for the time, and then we'll move on to the next like the next call, next field.
Yeah. Well, they're the same people that plant the peas, so they plant them and then they come back through and harvest them. I would imagine it's over. I don't know. I'm completely guessing. I just know that they're wild to watch out there because they tear that they're just gone. Pick them, stick them, drive on to the next. Watching them harvest corns, and that field next to it is hilarious too because they'll cut into the field, and then the shit will just sit there for like 2-3 days, and they'll come back and cut another section off, and then it will just sit there for 2-3 days and come back, do more. It's like it's a team. There's like 3 trucks out there. No, this past time they had 5 trucks, 2 on one side of the field, 3 on the other. They have grain cart, combine, and they cut a little bit of time. Meanwhile, the one here just outside town, it took him forever in his tiny little case combine in that field. It took him. He was out there every single day, just chugging along. I think it took him about a week and a half to do the whole field.
Damn.
He got a little case combine.
Well, still, I mean, I suppose if like, think about how much like time it takes to grow it, like every step of the way, and then like all your work. Like if you had like a diesel harvester, you go through and you like a year's worth or half year's worth of work, you just kind of collect in a single day.
Well, that's the other thing like, here is
kind of lame.
It's a like other than the pea pickers, a lot of them are just simple, just a farmer out there doing it all by himself. So, like, you'll see like the field behind where my dad lives. He'll come out with the combine, park it there, hop in the truck, and he'll disappear. Then when it comes time to harvest, well, he'll cut a couple lines and big enough to park his combine in, and then he'll take off. And then when he comes back to harvest it, he brings the truck out himself. He parks it along the field. He'll hop in the combine. He'll go until he gets full, come back, dump it, head back out. Once his trailer's full, he gets out of the combine, parks it, hops in the truck, and goes on about his business. I'm like, good Lord, you need somebody to help you out here, bud.
I mean, are these people like full-time farmers?
Yeah. Just small-time farmers. The one field down by him, actually, like the shit that we're using in the server, those old-time shit, they still harvest with it. They have a pull-behind harvester. They still actively use that. I mean, they have just a couple little fields, but that's what the equipment they're using.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, whatever works. Like, wouldn't make sense to invest like a couple $100,000 into something if they're not even making a couple $100,000.
That they're also paying that fee to restore these tractors because they buy these old tractors and they fix them up and then they go harvest with them.
Oh yeah,
it's neat. But
well, yeah, I'm sure there's some pride associated with having like a well-running old piece of equipment.
I don't know, Brandon. You tell us. Oh wait, he's not here.
Right.
Mr. I'll show up. Been in this server for how long? You only tried one time. That was it.
Do what?
Nothing.
He couldn't log in.
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
No.
I don't want to get him started. He only tried once. At one night he tried. He was like, I can't move, and then he never tried again. I even told him he's got to close out of Steam, try again. I can't move.
mean, it can be a little laggy at times, but it's really not that bad.
Well, you gotta understand, he's trying to power three
Yeah, three
freaking
monitors.
monitors with a like
You're
bottom of the barrel graphics card. Evan, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the flock, man. And what's up, Steve? How you doing, man?
Damn it.
Did I not do this right? Oh, I'm in
And
the...
yeah, I know who you're talking about, and all I gotta say is, told you so.
It's fair.
I'd try to warn you every time, but you're like, oh, give him the benefit of the doubt.
Well, listen, sometimes it gets a little boring when there's essentially 2 people in the server.
I was
Two
born
people and a
together.
mute.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
I
essentially
understand that
2.
completely, but I tell you guys every fucking
Thought about
time.
it too much now.
The dude's
Oh,
full of shit.
Mrs. Smith, you
He
should
likes
hear
fucking
the
around
stuff
and
he be
pissing you guys
saying.
off on purpose. But y'all keep giving him the benefit of the doubt. Ooh, that's a sexy car.
So, JT, it seems like the Chiefs are pretty screwed because Taylor Swift's starting up her South American portion of her tour next week.
Oh,
So,
Can we just, because we haven't really been here and talked about this, can we just bring it back around, Mr. They don't want the attention. And literally, the next night they show up on Saturday Night Live together.
What?
The last time we were all here talking about this, you're like, they don't want the attention. And literally, the next night they show up on Saturday Night Live together.
Well, yeah, because
That's the definition of wanting attention. You don't show up to Saturday Night Live unless you want attention.
They didn't just show up; they were asked to show up.
Yeah, you show
They were
up.
already there, and they've both been part of Saturday Night Live before.
He's missing the point.
No, I understand the point.
listen,
But that's not
You
just
said they
that-
don't want
but
the
no.
attention, and they show up to Saturday Night Live together.
But you're just
That's the
acting like they were like,
definition of a
oh,
want
hey,
attention."
we just popped in out of nowhere. Howdy doody, Saturday Night Live. They were asked to come
No,
on the
I just
show.
said they just showed up together. Like that's
You
the
know what,
definition of wanting attention.
Y'all make way too big of a deal of this whole Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift shit. Like,
okay, well, you know what? The stats speak for themselves.
What's up, Anthony? How are you, man?
The games where Taylor Swift is there, he's like averaging over 100 yards receiving per game, and then games where she's not there, it's like 50 or 60.
Travis Kelce done fudged up because now everything's being scrutinized. Like he's catching shit because he went to a baseball game or something. I read he showed up. He was out at a away game. He showed up to the baseball game. And another chief is mad. Like a former chief is now mad at him or something.
former chief. The only person I was pissed off is Shannon Sharp.
No, it was a white dude. I can't remember his name. He was a former chief. Is what the article was saying. I was like, okay, I don't care enough to read what it was about. He was pissed that he was out at an away game, or he had night before an away game. He showed up to the baseball game or something. What's up, Lindsay? How are you? I was like, just leave the dude. Why does that matter? Why does that matter at all? Oh, he's supposed to be getting well rested. Like, okay, him sitting at a baseball game, that's like the best sleep you can get. Just show up to the baseball game, pull up a pillow, and just sleep through the whole game because it's so boring to watch.
What?
Dude, I love playing baseball, but God, I cannot sit through a freaking baseball game. It is so damn boring.
actual baseball game, like MLB game.
Yeah, no, I've been to multiple Oriole games.
Well, that's your fucking problem. You've been to an Oriole game.
What?
Yeah, the problem
what
is,
the
Phoenix,
Royals
like
do
our
this year?
stadiums are so old, like they
So I
suck.
love Camden Yards. It's not Camden Yards. I love
don't-
Camden Yards.
See, here's
That's
what
a
you don't
sport.
understand. Here's what you can understand.
How
Royals could be
dare
the worst-
you?
Royals could be the worst baseball team in the major leagues, and they're still selling out
Kauffman
the fucking
Stadium.
Kauffman Stadium.
I mean, they weren't for a while until they won the World Series. Just saying.
Oh yeah, they were.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
We still had one of the highest attendance, even as the worst team in baseball.
Because there's nothing else to do.
True.
Yeah.
And isn't
Yeah.
that Kansas? Isn't that Kansas City, Kansas too?
No. Arrowhead and
Techni-
Kauffman Stadium are
Technically,
side by side.
they're the Delaware Royals, just saying, because they're headquartered here.
Well, okay. Most companies are headquartered. They're registered businesses. There, we've been over this.
That
Hey, you
makes
say
them
that, but
from Delaware.
Well, I'm just saying, if they were really truly there'd be a professional team in Delaware, but there's nobody
We're not
playing
big
in
enough for a stadium. The stadium would take up a third of our damn land. What are you talking about?
I mean, you got fairgrounds.
Yeah, our fairgrounds isn't big enough for a stadium. What are you doing?
Sure
what are you
it
on
is.
about? No, it's not. Half of it's taken up by the slots and ag buildings, like, and the other half's parking lot. Literally, it's a parking lot for the slots. And then when the fair comes in, they put the rides up in the parking lot for the slots, and then
Well,
they
wait a
bus
minute,
people
wait a
up
minute.
to the
Listen,
slots.
Don't you
don't know.
guys have a NASCAR track up there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in Dover, yeah, and they're making it smaller and smaller by the day. They keep taking bleachers. I don't see it being there much longer. And didn't they just lose a race too? Aren't they only doing Dover?
They're not doing the dirt anymore. I don't think.
We never had dirt at Dover. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
never mind. That's Bristol.
Yeah. I thought I read somewhere that they were losing the week. Hey Tony, can you hire help again, sir? Do you know how long they've been trying to get like a arena built in Dover? They can they keep denying it.
How big is Dover?
Dover is it's not huge, but it's bigger than anything around it.
That's what I'm
Much
saying,
larger.
like,
Matter of fact, a lot of like Camden.
I mean,
Like-
it's like the biggest city, obviously.
yeah, I mean,
Well,
what's
no,
the population?
Wilmington and Newark are bigger than Dover. I'm pretty sure.
Well, all right, let's put it this way. How big is the biggest city, like population-wise?
Let me look that up because I'm not sure. Biggest city in Delaware. Delaware population. Wilmington is number 1 with 71,569 people living in it. Dover
Jesus Christ, we're
Dover
big.
is number 2 at 38,594.
Yeah, see,
So-
that's why they're not going to build a professional sports team. There's not a market there at all.
Well, they're not.
Yeah, they
they're
wouldn't
just
even be
trying to
able
get an arena for
build a
like
stadium.
to do like shows because we have like Firefly currently. That's in the parking lots for the
Yeah.
racetracks and the campgrounds for the
Kind
racetracks. So
of.
they're trying to get. They're
It's in
trying to
the-
bring more people in.
It's across
I
the
feel-
street from.
I feel like you could.
Yeah, it's
build
in the
it like
campgrounds.
You could
the
build
camping
like
is in the camp, right? Yeah. All right, yeah, fair.
so you
My
could build
town
like a-
is number 26 on the list at 3,821 people.
So you could basically build a small little theater that holds like 1,000 people, and they would be satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically they want to do like what Salisbury has, a civic center, just for a place to like host events, like like different types of shows and stuff like that, and then like have like
Yeah, but no
the
one's gonna wanna
conventions
go
and
there.
stuff.
I'm saying by
I
that
mean,
I mean like acts.
they-
Like acts aren't gonna want to go there because
Well, they bring a lot of people in for Firefly and stuff, so
yeah
I
for a
mean-
music festival. But I'm saying like as an individual like artist because like listen,
who was it?
like,
Was it
I went
Fish
to
that just came
Firefly.
here?
Yeah, who cares? Fish plays everywhere. Fish sucks.
Who?
Damn. Fish with a PH?
Yeah,
Because
they play
fish.
everywhere. It's a psychedelic
Yeah.
like
Psychedelic
rock band
group.
from Vermont.
I've never even heard of them.
It's, like the biggest hippie band.
How have you not heard of Fish? Like, I don't even listen to them. I've heard of them.
Never even heard of them.
It was in a movie.
Biggest hippie rock band. Jam band, I should say. Jam band. It's like Grateful Dead.
And look at all the people we
more
have
drugged.
come through for the Delaware State Fair. Like, we got Nelly that shows up. We have what's
Yeah,
the
again,
one?
When's the last time Nelly's been relevant?
The one dude from Florida Georgia Line. He was the
one
the
dude
closer.
from Florida.
The one dude for you realize so
Yeah, you're not even
I don't-
main acts.
I don't
there.
know their
Wait.
name. I mean,
so wait,
he's doing his
your
own thing
state,
now.
So your state fair is a gay pride parade or something?
It was a little bit. His first name was Tyler because I remember the woman screaming at the top of her lungs, "I love you, Tyler." So I would hope that's the guy on the stage. Yeah. Anyway, Gabriel Iglesias, he's been out to the fair a couple times. Fluffy, and he's at like the peak of his career. I mean, we've had Jeff Dunham when he was at like the peak of his career. You know, he's starting to downslide now, but he was out here. During the whole blue collar comedy days, we had Larry the Cable Guy show up for Delaware State Fair.
We have Larry the
when-
Cable Guy like twice a year.
When T-Pain, well, good for you. You live in a city. I live in a fucking surrounded by cornfields. All right. But who was?
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
T-Pain.
saying,
Like right after the whole got low. When right after that song come out, he was out here. Showed up late, pissed a lot of people off. Stain, Hender, Three Doors Down. This was back in like the early 2000s.
Oh, Hinder
Yeah,
is
nowadays.
I'm so happy the lead singer, the old lead singer of Hinder, is doing rock music again. I like his voice. He sucked doing country, but now he's back doing rock. Anyway, we've had some pretty big acts. I mean, Florida Georgia Line. Taylor Swift performed out here with Carrie Underwood and Brad Paisley back when she was like her during the second album. So, you know, there's been some big names.
It's a state fair.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
As a state fair, you're kind of expected to have some big names there.
And if they build like an arena, you build it, they'll come.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, if they had a choice between playing in, like Baltimore or DC or Philadelphia, and then Dover.
Yeah, they're going to pick
I
one
mean,
of them.
Salisbury. Hold on, let's see what Salisbury's lineup is.
Where are we dropping all this material from harvesting?
You can dump it in my place if you really want to.
I mean, could you imagine Taylor Swift
What-
now? Taylor, would you play in Baltimore? Fuck no, I want to play in Salisbury, Delaware. that?
Salisbury's not in Delaware; it's in Maryland. It's even further away from
Oh.
everything. And let's see.
Well, sorry, it's not my fault that your state's
WWE's always there. I can't think of the monster trucks. A lot of Blippy. Bert Kreischer. Oh, Bert Kreischer's gonna be down there. Oh, that's so cool.
I mean, I just
How much are tickets?
like when you say Salisbury, all I think about is Salisbury steaks.
Yeah, fair. That's fair. Yeah.
And then, I mean, let's face it, Delaware's in New Jersey, so nobody likes that.
$40 to $125. That's not bad. What you doing there, bud?
I'm bringing it down, bringing the stuff down to your place.
Oh, so you follow this gravel driveway all the way down? It'll be on your left. You'll see it.
Yeah, no, I was just
okay.
I was just taking a shortcut behind your property.
I didn't know if you were like you didn't know where to go because technically this is my house, but my farm stuff's down there.
No, I was just taking the scenic route here.
What was that? I stay here 37 miles away. Mine's maybe 307 feet away. And hello, Brandon. I'm out. I don't know what else to do. But I mean, they're looking for they not only are they wanting to bring like acts in, like they want a place where we can have like conventions and stuff like that. Because right now, I shit you not, the Delaware Comic Con is in the old Sears building, attached to the Dover Mall.
But see, like, I just don't understand, like, why. Like, you guys are so close to all these big cities. It's like, you know what?
Because not everybody wants to travel to Philadelphia or Baltimore or D.C.
Yeah, but guess what? Not everyone wants to travel to where you are.
Yeah, but
I mean, the thing is,
we're not gonna have a Philadelphia Comic Con or Baltimore Comic Con. It's not gonna be that huge.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. People are like, I can go this way for like an hour and a half or whatever and go to the big Comic Con, go to Philadelphia, have some fun, things to do. Or we could go to Buttfuck, New Jersey and be like, well, this
nobody wants to, like, especially how expensive shit is. Like, no one wants to spend $100 to take their kid to see some people dressed up in cosplay. Like, you know.
Are you sure? Because people drive down from hours away to Kansas City.
Yeah, nerds with money. Not everybody has it. I mean, they put up a pretty good attendance. It's not like it's lame here.
Is Delaware pretty good attendance? 4 people. Sold out show.
A few thousand over the course of the weekend.
Well, anyways, what it was coming down to was, I like Fenway, like the ballpark itself, because it's a really cool field. But
it's got the history behind it. That's what makes it so badass.
Well, yeah,
and
like the field shape and the green monster, that kind of stuff. But like, as a fan going to a game, it absolutely sucks because the seats are designed for people from like 1910 who were like, dripping wet. They were 120 pounds.
Yeah. Have you ever been inside the Green Monster?
I did take a tour one time. Yes.
It's fucking awesome. Did you see all the signatures in there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to have an aunt and uncle that lived like 3 blocks down from Fenway, so we used to go up there. We tried to go up there once a year when the Royals would play Boston. Because I actually like Boston Red Sox too. And my aunt and uncle paid for all of us to take a tour, and we went into Green Monster, saw all the signatures and shit like that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I will say though, that was a time period where like my dad was in some kind of position at his company that involved, like, he would always get tickets for all the sports games except for the Patriots, but like,
is that how they pay for their drugs?
Celtics, I don't know. Like Red Sox, Celtics, Bruins, but they were always box seats.
Yeah.
And I was in college at the time, but like, he never wanted to go to these things, so he'd just offer them up. He's like, hey, you want tickets to the Red Sox game? I was like, yeah, sure, where are the seats? And he's like, oh yeah, it's up in like the EMC box. And I was like, oh, that's the one that's got like the free food and stuff. And he's like, yeah, there's gonna be like 20 people, just like, don't get super drunk, because like some of my coworkers and like the clients that they're taking to the game are gonna be there.
Well, see, that's like,
I'm like, sweet. So there was like a 2 or 3 year period where I would just, anytime I went to a game, it was just box, like, or the suites.
Yeah. Well, see, that's like what sucks. So like, Kauffman Stadium is not new by any means. It was built back in the 70s. They've just spent a lot of money on remodeling. But now they
Which
get
I think hands down is like the worst time frame for a stadium to be built in the 70s.
Yeah, but like Kauffman Stadium's iconic. You know, we got the big scoreboard. You know, we got the crown on top. So now their idea is like, well, we're going to build a new stadium downtown Kansas City.
And
It's
we're
like,
going to
why
have the scoreboard hold a scepter.
It's like, why in the fuck would you do that? Like, where Kauffman and Arrowhead Stadium's at is perfect because you got a great amount of parking. You put it downtown, people are going to have to park miles and miles away and bus in. And that's just a pain in the ass, especially, you know, the fucking idiots that get drunk. You're just asking for fights nonstop.
Yeah, speaking from experience of having Fenway Park like smack dab in the middle of downtown Boston, it sucks. It sucks so bad. I would much rather have. I mean, Gillette's no better because it's just there's no way to get there. But if you have it like
crazy
off the
idea
interstate in a random,
well, like I understand Fenway Park because you know you think about when it was built, you know, back in the early 1900s, you didn't have all that.
Yeah.
But now that you know Boston's grew up,
now it's just like move it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Crazy idea. What if you build a stadium with a parking garage under it? Think about it.
Well, actually, they do have parking garages. A lot of them do.
Underneath the stadium?
Yeah, that's where a lot of team buses and stuff like that park.
I'm talking about underneath that. Just to build like a missile silo of the parking all the way down.
Or do a dome and do the parking on top of it.
Oh, better. And just have like the go-kart track that goes around and around in circles all the way up to the building.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine a drunk guy being parked on the edge? It's like, hey man, look at that view.
Yeah. I mean, parking garages aren't good for large events. No. They're really not. It's a cluster getting in and out of parking garages.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna come out.
But like, I won't go to a Red Sox game unless, or like even a concert at Fenway. Like now, I mean, one because I'm old, and two because I live further away from Boston now. But three, like the anxiety associated with like, okay, well, I got to park at Assembly, and then I got to take the Orange Line in, and then I got to take the Orange Line over to the Green Line and take that out to Fenway, and then I got to walk with like
that's too fucking
tens of
confusing,
thousands
bud.
of people to do that and all this stuff. Or you drive in, sit in traffic, tons and tons of traffic, and then you pay like $100 to park in like the parking lot at a gas station.
Yes, but see, that's what's so stupid about like the whole idea of moving the stadium, because they call it the Truman Sports Complex where Arrowhead and Kauffman's at. It's perfect because you got I-435 on one side, you got I-70 on the other side, then you got another major roadway that takes you out.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of major roadways to get you the fuck out of that area fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's like literally the most perfect spot you could ever ask for to have two major stadiums like that.
Yeah, they've placed all Boston sports in the worst locations. Where Gillette is, it's like where Route 95 and meets with Route 1, but to get to the stadium you have to take Route 1, and 95 is a 4-lane highway, but Route 1 is a 2-lane that turns into a single lane highway at that point. So it's just like a one straight road. It's not even like a real highway, and that's the only way in and out.
Into a traffic jam.
Yeah, exactly. So it can it takes like anywhere from like, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours to get out of a game after.
Yeah, see, like, I mean, it's not like it takes a little bit of time, but with the cops there, a lot of times, you know, depending on which gate you come out of, I mean, the cops are going to straight up send you on one of the highways, and people are like, well, that's stupid. It's like, no, because like literally you go like a mile, maybe 2 miles down the road, you can get off and turn back around and head the other direction if you need to. So, like, it's a minor inconvenience. But, I mean, you're on the highway, so it's not like you're stuck going, like, 10 miles an hour down the road behind a traffic jam. You could run 70 there to the exit, get off, run 70 back to your house. So, it's, like, not really that bad.
Yeah, see, no, I'd rather just exit right out to the highway. screw going and take him like no, just send me right to the highway. I'd
What?
be happy
Yeah.
to go that way.
That's what I said. That's what.
Yeah.
And see now, like they got somewhat lucky with Sprint Center when they built Sprint Center downtown, because the major road that goes up to actually jumps straight into an interstate. So I mean, it's kind of bad getting out of there, but you know, once you get past like 3 or 4 lights and you're getting right on that highway, you just take off from there. It's not bad. But Keller's right, because like that's got the parking garage and shit like that you got to go to, and it is a fucking bitch getting out of that parking garage after a major event.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks.
But I also think about like, where else would you put Fenway Park? And I can't think of a
Just do
good
like
area.
New York did and put it in New Jersey.
But see, the bad thing
Well, I
about
was actually
Fenway,
thinking for a second, it's like put it in New Hampshire.
well, see, the bad thing with Fenway though is the historical value of it is so huge now that Boston will never be able to move out of that stadium.
I
Like,
know, but like redo the
it's,
seats. It's literally iron. The
oh no,
seats are
I agree
iron.
with you. Like those seats is like that's how original it is. Those seats are from the 1900s.
It's yeah. The seat frames are made out of like cast iron.
Yes, it is. It hurts.
The stuff
That's
is like it was wood originally. Like the seat like that you sat on was wood. I think they replaced all of them. Like because when I first started going to Red Sox games, it was still wood and it was like peeling paint wood. And I think now they replaced them all with plastic.
Did they finally do plastic?
I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah.
Because last time I went, they were still wood.
Yeah, I usually just go and sit at like as high up as possible, like in like on
Always
the
took a
left
seat
to right
cushion
field
with me.
line.
Yeah, I always took a seat cushion with me.
Oh, they don't
They-
let you do. They don't let you.
Yeah,
do that.
they don't. Yeah, and because I went in there last time, and of course it's
Good
been
luck.
years ago. They were like, "Oh, you can't take that." I was like, "Dude, no. Like the amount of money we spend on these tickets, and as fucking hard as your seats is, I'm taking it."
Brain blast. I got an idea for us fellas.
Bring
It's
us
gonna make
sweatshirt.
us millionaires. Ready? Pants with built-in seat cushions.
Call
They make
pads.
those. I actually have a pair of they're called bike shorts or like cycling shorts.
No. I want the full, like the ring in the butt of these things.
I don't
So-
think you
no,
want to be seen walking around in public with that.
Well, here's the thing: you can take it out when you're not. You just have like a zipper that like zips, and you can pull it out, or make it
I feel like
inflatable.
that'd
That's
be
the other
for-
thing. So like you have like a cargo pant, and you just stick it in one pocket. And you
Serves-
just like flip a
serves two
switch, and it's like.
markets. One is the uncomfortable stadium seat, and two is like the hemorrhoids population.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
You can put a built-in donut, just like.
Yeah, inflate it.
You're good.
You get like
Genius.
CO2 cartridges to pop in there.
No, just put like
so you
the
can just push a button and it just goes.
no, like the
and
inflatable
inflates
costume.
instantly.
The inflatable costume. Just put a little fan off to the side. Just
Oh no, no!
Takes-
you want to do
takes a
like
couple
push of a
minutes.
button, take a CO2 cartridge, put it in there, so you can just hit a button, it inflates instantly, and then
that could be the
every,
rapid relief edition.
every
all right.
few
We can charge
inflates,
extra
you
for
gotta
that one.
change the cartridge out. I like it. I think you got to work on the design so that it's subtle, because whatever pants you have on, like whatever pant has to have some elasticity to it. Why the hell did I drive all the way over here?
What's up, Dennis? How are you? This is a great idea. We should invest in this.
What would you call it? Also, like getting through a metal detector might be kind of weird.
No, you make it all plastic. See,
I don't
with
think you
my
can.
idea where you have the fan, all right, when you have the fan there, you can just flip the switch as
Yeah,
you're
but those
going
all
in,
have-
and it'll be fully inflated by the time you get to your seat.
Then what do you do with the fan?
It's just kind of like built into the side of your pants.
It's like a hovercraft.
Kind of like the inflatable costumes. You just have a little fan on the side there. Just make it unnoticeable. Or you can even make like
but
a
the
flap.
fan has metal parts in it and stuff.
You
is
can
what
just
I'm
make like
saying.
a flap that like folds open, and you just be like, "It's my pants," and you can show them the fan.
I don't think the fan can't.
We only have to deal with that for
Wait.
a year or so, because when it happens, it's going to take off, and then everybody's going to know about the, stadium pants. There you go, that's the thing, stadium pants. Can you do
I don't think a
fire
fan's
truck
gonna
though?
inflate.
No.
Hey, Feather.
What?
Have you been hanging out with your BFF that long that you're getting high off of like chicken shit or something?
No, this is
Chicken
genius.
shit.
This is
This-
genius.
Not really.
Yeah. It serves dual purposes, alright? For uncomfortable stadium seats and hemorrhoids. Everybody hates hemorrhoids, right?
Well, I
mean,
hope
at
so.
the same time, like you can probably just
I'm pretty okay. There's someone out
Put-
there that has
put a
hemorrhoids that
donut.
enjoys it.
and
Woo!
deflate it, put it in your pocket, and then
Yeah,
when you
but
get
then
into the
that's
stadium,
awkward
just
because
deflate it.
you gotta inflate it. And people are gonna be looking at you. Now with this, you just flip open a flap, hit a button.
Yeah, I was really into this for a minute, but JT kind of brought me back here.
Don't listen to JT, okay?
I don't think it works.
I think it works.
Nah.
It works. It totally works. If this is on Shark Tank, like a year from now, they totally stole my idea. And when it actually goes through, I'm gonna be
Did
like,
you see what's
"Ha,
on-
suck
See
it,
what's on
nerds."
Shark Tank tonight?
No.
The what was it? The crapper strapper.
Oh
What?
boy. Now that
It's
sounds like
designed-
something I could get behind.
No pun intended, right? So basically, it's meant for if you're taking a dump outside, and it's a strap that goes around a tree, and then comes back around, and it's essentially like a gravity harness for you. So the strap goes around the tree, and then there's like a pad thing that goes right behind your lower back, so that you can sit in at a 90-degree angle without having to like use any of your own body weight.
You just strap yourself to
You strap yourself to a
take
tree and then
shit?
take a dump. Yeah, and it's got 2 pockets for like toilet paper. And
I
they
feel
got a
like you
deal.
could just-
They got
I
a
feel
deal.
like you-
Just saying, they got a deal with Lori and Mark. I mean,
Gonna be on the as
Mark,
seen on
uh,
TV show.
I feel like you could just pull your pants down, lean up against a tree, and just take a shit.
Well, I mean, at first I was like I've never. I don't think I've ever needed to like shit in the woods.
What if you're shitting
That
in the
situation-
woods, strapped to a tree, a fucking bear comes along? Was there emergency release where you just like and take off running? Like you're strapped to a fucking tree.
It came up to you taking a shit, probably killed the bear.
Bear pops a squat next to you, just gives you a look like, I don't need no fucking strap, boy. All natural.
Don't need fucking toilet paper either. Fuck what that commercial.
No, he
shows.
pulls out Charmin. You're sitting there strapped to a tree. How fucking high am I right now? Did he just pull out a 12-pack of Charmin?
Hey, excuse me, Mr. Barrett. I ran out. Can I borrow some of that? Oh, it'll cost me
Yeah.
a salmon? Okay, I'll go catch a salmon after I get done shitting real
You got
fast.
any picnic baskets? Oh
Hey,
my god.
boo-boo.
I got a gobbler from Wawa deal.
Wait, that shit's nasty.
Hey,
Here you
it's
go.
back.
Here you go. Put the link in here.
Damn, sure my fan on it's hot.
You imagine? Just taking a dump with that.
Oh my god. It's really called the crap strap. Oh my god.
Yep. And it got a deal on Shark Tank, probably because the two guys, one of them was like 81 years old and just hilarious, and they weren't asking for very much money or much equity, so I think they just decided to do it for fun. But yep.
Old dude can't pop a squat in the woods anymore, so he's like, oh, I'm gonna tie myself off here. You know what? This would be a good idea to take Shark Tank.
Like, I mean, how many times has this situation come up where you felt the need to, like, out of necessity to design something? That's my thing. Like, the ideas I come up with of like, oh yeah, this could work. It's based out of, you know, inconveniences. So this had to have been an ongoing problem.
He just has IBS in the fucking woods that he's trying to hunt.
It's like his Crohn's kicking in. It's like, oh, I had some dairy earlier. It's not sitting well with me. And they're like sitting in the duck blind. And they're like, come on, Jim, that's the third time today. Yeah, last time you fell in your own shit.
Was that the pitch? Have you ever had to take
no.
a dump while out in the woods and you've fallen in? Well, not anymore
Right.
with the crap strap. Strap yourself in so you don't fall into your own
Well, the
shit.
funny part is like they just assumed like that. Well, they just thought that it was assumed that when you take a dump in the woods that you hold on to a tree with one hand while you take a dump. It was like that was a given for them, and it's like in no situation would I consider when taking a dump in the woods to like hold on to a tree. Like if I'm like I'd literally just squat, I think. Like
you know,
dig a
the natural thing to
hole.
do.
Dig a hole and then squat.
How before toilets were invented, humans took a shit. How
Right,
Indians
and then to
still
avoid,
take
like-
shits today.
Yeah,
But
and like to avoid any issues with like anything getting in or around my pants, like I would probably just, if I'm shitting in the woods anyways, might as well take my pants completely off, right? So, because I don't think it's any less embarrassing if you walked up on this. I'm still looking at the picture of it, so I don't think it's any less embarrassing if someone walked up on me using the crab strap.
No, I'd rather someone would walk up on me, squat and take this shit, than have to explain why I'm strapped to a tree shooting turds out my hand.
Right. Because at least there's like minimal clearance if you're squatting right to the ground. Like there's not a whole lot of drop that needs to happen. But
Yeah, no.
I mean, if you
and like
just
you can
walk up
hide
on
behind
that
a
guy
bush if someone walks
who's,
by.
like,
You're like,
strapped in, ready to like unleash hell. Like, all right, I just had a
got
lot of
oh
hot
shit
sauce
handles.
here. Let's do this. Yeah. You just grab both straps. Like it's a roller coaster. You're like, let's do this.
like you're playing tug of war to get that shit out.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you put it around a tree that gives loose as you're doing it? And you
Oh,
just
so-
fall
yeah,
back in your own
just-
shit.
Snaps in half.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, then it falls on you. It knocks you out. So then you just fall and are knocked out.
And then they come find you laying in a pile of your own shit, knocked out, strapped to a down tree.
Yeah, it doesn't get much worse than that. It's like, and that's how he died.
Oh, it smells horrible. I didn't know he decomposed that quick. That's
He
not
didn't.
decomposition. That's his ass. Oh, it smells horrible. It's still steaming.
It smells like my ducks, bitch.
I mean, I get it. because like I'm not a hunter. I'm not like I don't spend the entire day in the woods where it's not like hiking trails.
Why don't you
So,
take a 5-gallon bucket, okay? Just shit in the bucket.
No. Like if you're going out hunting and you like are off the beaten path, like you're not taking a 5-gallon bucket with you in case you got a
It's
shit.
got like a
You bring a roll of like decomposed or compostable toilet paper with you, and that's all you have, and then like a trench shovel.
deep in the woods. Okay, yeah, sure. How many people actually go that far in that they need
Hunters.
a cramp strap?
I mean, think about like if you go like duck hunting and stuff, like people will spend, or deer hunting, like they spend the entire day out
Yeah,
there.
but when you take like your blind out, you have like a
Nope.
a shitter.
You don't have a toilet with a
No,
duck.
not a toilet. You have like a bucket.
Mm-mm.
They make the little toilet seats.
Oh,
For
they
them.
make those. Yeah, but that's for camping.
No, people use them for hunting too.
Yeah. Well, this is an alternative for that, and it's cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
just
also
strap
look
your
like
ass to the
a
tree.
fucking
Listen,
idiot.
What's the
Strapped
difference
to a
between like doing that and then you just have the shitting tree? So you just have.
The
All right.
shitting
So
tree.
here's
You
here's what you do.
designate
So
it with
instead-
with a poop emoji when you go in.
Hey, no,
no.
could you imagine?
So here's what you do is you instead of bringing the 5-gallon bucket, you bring the crap strap. You pick your tree, and then you dig like a 3-foot deep hole around it, and then you leave the crap strap strapped to the tree, and then that is just the shit. It's called the shitting tree. So anytime someone needs to shit, you just slide that on you, take a shit into the like 3-foot deep hole, and then by the time you're done with the weekend, you just fill everything in and move on. But
Could
the
you
crap
imagine-
strap stays on that tree.
Could you imagine like going to that tree the next hunting season? There's just like the tree's just bigger than all the others. Like, man, that was good fertilizer.
And somebody else's crap
man.
strap is attached
My
to it.
crap strap won't fit around this tree anymore.
No, could you imagine like you show up to the farm field? It's like, where's your hunt location? I said, you see that tree that's like 400 foot up in the air? Yep, that's my shit tree. It's right by it.
It's just years and years of crap straps growing up all up the tree.
It's just like you know what, this guy was onto something. This is a great tree to put the crap strap on. And then someone else like, yeah, I agree. And then you just have five crap straps on one tree.
embedded into the tree.
Yeah, and then you walk out of your tent one day and you go over there and someone else is on a crab strap and you're just like, all right. And you slap yours on, then all of a sudden
my
you're
God.
facing each other.
That'd be so fucking awesome.
2 crab straps, 1 tree,
That'd be so awesome to see that behind the scenes. Just
Facing
people, like,
each other.
together.
Yeah. Or it's like a seesaw, but it's really not that fun.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh, can you imagine?
Alright. I don't want to start planting this. I'm done. Bret Hart's son. Rum now. Nice. It's a cool box. Do 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 do. By the way, is that a great field work for you?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Can you see it on your map?
I did.
What about the little one next to your house? You still not see that?
Oh, I did not see that. Hang on.
I left it to see if it will show up on your map or not.
I mean, it shows up as a strip. So, no different than last time.
Even with the growth filter on?
Yeah.
That's so weird, because I see it as green. Like, growing.
Oh. Yeah, no, not for me.
Weird.
Like, totally.
Y'all go, friend.
You go, girl.
Do 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 do. What map is this? This is White Hill, or no, the White Farm. Sorry, not White Hills. Got hills in the brain. Do 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 do. Boo boo boo. Definitely worth. If you're looking for a smaller map, it's definitely worth it. It's a beautiful map. Oh, he's just throwing it in reverse all the way down.
Reverse, Ted!
Go reverse, Tony.
Ah, shit! Tony killed the guy!
Should stay in his car, bitch. kinda mad he didn't say anything about my passenger princess comment. Oh, that's one thing they were talking about on the radio show I listened to in the mornings. There's actually women out there that feel like men should push the car. Like I'm fully okay with loading up the groceries and unloading them, taking them in the house. That's fine. I don't see a problem with that. But there's actually women that actually, when you're grocery shopping or doing any type of shopping, want the man to push the cart and pick up the items, so that you just point out the item they want. They want the man to pick it up off the shelf, put it in the cart for them. I'm like, huh?
Pretty much.
And like the woman said, it's like you don't want a husband, you want a servant.
Pretty much. But they want to be equality.
Blew my mind. That's a thing. Thanks, Wasteman Drew. Alright, so now I have to do the other side correct. Still don't understand why I can't hire help. Type to that cam girl.
Huh?
Yeah, type to that cam girl.
Huh?
You're typing.
I'm
Like,
playing a game.
well, oh. It
not my
sounded
turn.
like you were typing.
Nope.
If there's mods that come out, man, I'm not gonna do it if there's no mods. What's up, emergency guy? How are you, man? Sounds like you're two-fingering it. Just absolutely wrecking that keyboard.
Nope.
Did he take my truck to refill it? Yeah, he must be refilling it. Cool. Good. Off for school and just playing FS. Nice. Nice.
Giddy up, boom, pop, a mow, mow. Giddy up, boom, pop, a mow, mow. Well, I buy somebody.
Huh, I'm full again.
Who the fuck keeps joining and leaving?
Oh. Discord?
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
It took me way too long to do this.
You gotta work on your efficiency, sir.
Yeah, I know.
I'll get better, boss, I swear.
Just being chased and chasing, taking this shit together out the woods.
No.
We need those. We need those in the forest.
No. You can both fuck off.
Dude, I like the part that you could probably just kind of like rock back and forth on it, like swing side to side.
Oh my god, could you imagine that?
So like if you got the Rhea, you can just write your name in cursive.
Imagine writing your name cursive in the snow with your shit just from the strap. Well, looks like JT's been here. How do you know? You wrote his name in cursive with the shit?
Oh man. Oh, I just imagine like you go to sleep. You wake up like 5 in the morning. You're like, yeah, I gotta take a shit. I'm gonna head out to the crab strap. And you head out there and someone else is out there. And it's like like the bathroom at like the office building where it's like there's already someone else in a stall, so you end up in the stall next to them. It's like the same thing. So you're like, yeah.
By the name of Kai, I'll take care of it.
Strap yourself in.
I can take care of you. Keep playing. I just want.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh, dude.
He just joined too, so he gone.
Yeah, I kicked him.
Oh, I banned him.
Oh, did you ban him?
Oh yeah.
I was trying to, but he kept joining and unjoining and kept moving all the options. Heartburn.
Alright. Sorry about that. Oh, I've just been wasting lime. Oh. That feels done though now, yeah. Do your thing, Tony. All right. There's a joke here, but I'm not gonna say it.
What do you got?
I
said, what do you got?
What?
What do you got? You
Said
said
you
there's
had a joke.
here.
Oh, antique farm equipment.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Of course. I'm just looking at which one's the mulcher. This one, right?
Yes, this one. Is it mulching time?
Yeah, so I gotta mulch and then cultivate. So it says day 0, buy equipment, buy and prep field, place grapevines. Day 1, mulch and cultivate. You know what? I think I'd prefer this tractor to the ones that are designated for grapes. Just cruising right along here. Although it is messing my frame rate. Hmm? Museums? I don't have a jillion tractors. I don't have nearly as many as Tony. Alright. Oh, let's do a comparison with the stuff that I have.
I feel like all three of you should
And then
do a
this-
comparison.
The stuff that you have at your place. I have less than editing. Yeah, in general. Mm-hmm. I don't know that many.
But you also got like 400 times more buildings.
One, two, three, four, five, six. I mean, I have six tractors. Wait,
Oh shit, that fucking hurts.
Tony's prepared for the apocalypse up there. He's like, we need her, like Noah's Ark. He's like, we need two of every animal.
2 of every tractor. We gotta make them reproduce.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to have one for spare parts. I don't know. I think my mulching setup is pretty lit. If you ask me.
Your mulching setup.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, are you mulching right now? Hang on.
Yeah, I'm over here at the grape field, helping mulch.
Oh, I don't need help.
Aw, he's damn.
Oh, okay.
He's like, fuck you. I
No,
don't
no,
need
no.
you.
No, I appreciate it. I'm just saying. Oh, you got that kind of. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, I would have done that kind of mulcher.
That's what I'm saying. This is pretty sick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's way better. I don't see why they wouldn't offer that as an option. Now, can that tractor fit down the rows?
Yeah. I've already done a couple rows over here.
Okay. And then shit, give me one of those. Ah.
And do it.
Yeah, you did.
What'd I do?
Yeah,
Everything.
can you turn on the picking things up for a minute?
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
This
It's either that or
guy.
I know. Well, it's either that or I'm gonna have to buy like a forklift or something.
Or you can just trailer your tractor down there. You know,
I'm not gonna bring my whole tractor down there to discard of the mulcher, and rather just bring the mulcher down there.
It's on. Jeez.
Yeah.
So much for realism here.
No, I don't want to hear it.
Come from a guy that's mowing like a 14-foot swath with like a 8-foot wide mower.
I made it just big enough to do one pass, because doing multiple passes here sucks ass. Right?
Yeah.
What about the realism, bro?
I
Well,
don't think they're
realistically,
doing
it
two
could be
passes
one
per
pass.
row. Yeah.
So with the grapes, JT, they never sized up the.
Trying to stick up for you, Keller.
No, I mean this is
Yeah,
why.
You son of a bitch, you never stick up for me, ass face.
Fuck no.
That's why I hope Brandon becomes your adopted son.
Not happening. As far as I'm concerned, he could fall off the face of the earth and I would not be upset.
I hope you join the Big Brother program one day and his ass shows up.
And yeah, do you really think I'm going to join that?
No, but I hope one day you have like you're trying to save yourself from going to hell, and you're like, maybe I should be like mentor a youngling, you know.
Oh,
them
motherfucker,
see-
I'm driving that bus.
I know. All right, one can hope that one day you'd be a decent person, you know.
Hey, you know what? I've done my share of good deeds. I've done a lot of charity, so I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm doing my charity. All right.
What's your charity? Kissing
I'm
ass
play-
to a fucking idiot?
I'm playing video games with the special needs. All right.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
PJs, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't talking about PJ.
All of a sudden,
He's doing his good deed too.
Alright.
I mean, he's the nicest to him, so.
Wait. You're talking about that special needs? You can't call it you're playing games with him when he never plays games.
Okay, I offer to play games. You know, it's the thought that counts. All right. It's not my fault he never takes me up on my offer. All right. It's the thought that counts.
It is your
Alright.
fault because you keep giving him the benefit of the doubt and knowing exactly what the outcome is.
You can take the lifties.
I'm still kind of bummed that
Yeah, like I said, you can take the lifties.
You can take the lifties off.
I'm still kind of bummed that forensic game is not out yet.
Oh,
I saw a TikTok about it, and I was like, "Oh yes, I'm all aboard."
It's the exact same thing as Phasmophobia.
Yeah, but you're solving crimes.
Well, yeah, I know it's a different subject.
Yeah, it's randomized crimes, and you got to try to figure out who did it. Like, that sounds dope. Like,
It's like the game Guess.
Phasmophobia is cool and all, but that's I don't care if it's the same type of gameplay and all that. That's a whole different ball game.
Hmm.
Okay, not the same gameplay because you're not being like the killer's not going to kill you unless you solve the case. Like that's not
right. Right.
You gotta
So
put the clues together. Try to guess the.
Oh shit! This tractor's not gonna pull this.
Good evening, Cody. How are you? Oh.
It will, but not fast.
Wait, what tractor are you using?
I'm using the Farmall Super M.
Oh, a little one, alright.
Yeah.
I'm using the 806.
Yeah. So that's not gonna do it. So that was fine with the other mulcher. So maybe I should have kept that one. Oh well.
Watch my grapes pop up in rows. Every night be strapped into the crapper.
Yeah.
Yep, nope, you just ruined that product now.
Facing one another.
What do you think the best PC American map
Shark
is?
Tank. Well, we was going to buy that product until Mr. Feather decided to sing a song about it, and now we're not interested in it no more.
Depends on what you want out of a map,
Fuck!
I would say.
I'm using the 806.
Yeah. They're like, do you think we can get Tim McGraw to sing parody of his song?
706, 706. I don't even have an 806.
I think it's the,
Yeah, I got a 1206. I got a 1206. That
yeah,
should
the
be
same one, you just got the upgraded engine. My favorite truck, you talking about pickup or semi-truck?
fine. The turbo.
Is he fapping?
Nope. Now, fapping.
Okay. That's good. I really hope you're using the crap strap while you're doing that.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
That's the selling part.
The fap strap.
Have you ever wanted to
Yeah,
fap
the
in the
fap.
middle of the woods?
Yeah, the fap strap.
Nothing
Wait,
says
yeah.
like, I want to fap like looking at a dead deer.
You ever been duck hunting and got really horny? Introducing the fap strap.
You into auto asphyxiation? Here's the fap strap.
Alright. It comes with a jump cord in one of the pockets
Oh
you
my
can just wrap
God.
around your neck.
Pickup?
Wait, did you get the deluxe version? Yeah, I did. It was a little more expensive, but it's well worth it. That'd be the worst part.
I really like
This one
the
comes with the blow up doll in the
Dodge
pocket.
Ram with the
premier
floppable
version, the
beds.
deluxe
That's
version,
probably my
gold
favorite.
version, platinum version. What does it come with? Well, it comes with this. Oh, I wish I upgraded.
Oh, shh.
Ah, you know what? It is probably for the best that we don't actually come up with the inventions we think of.
Dude.
I mean,
We would be in every Spencer's Gifts across the country.
Yeah, it's not that they're
We would
bad
also
ideas.
probably
Like you
be-
can't go to Shark Tank with these ideas, but like people will invest.
Yeah, I also think we'd be labeled as some fucking freaky people. Like, that's the dude that wanted to frap on.
Frap on or fap on. Fap off.
Yeah, saying the FAP strap.
Start seeing it on commercials during football games. Sponsored by the NFL.
Yeah, you're just like, are you tailgating for the big game, but the line for the porta potties is too long?
Sponsored by the NFL.
You've used it in the woods. Now use it tailgating. The crap strap. Now
Ricky.
strappable to your hitch.
You can get it customized with your favorite team. Or your least favorite team. Where are you? I'm a Chiefs fan. Why do you own a Raiders strap on? Taking a shit on their parade.
Watching the Browns and decide you gotta drop a couple Browns? Crap.
It's the only time the Browns going to the Super Bowl.
Now the Browns don't even have to go to
Yeah.
the Super Bowl. We're crap
Yeah.
strap. You can take them out to the woods.
Thinking
Wherever
about
you
taking
want.
the Browns to the Super Bowl? We got your back.
Some Cleveland
The
fans
Crabs.
can get behind.
Oh, they need to get Scott Stapp as the spokesperson. I'm Scott Stapp for the crab strap.
Ooh, okay.
You know the bad thing is they're going on tour. Trying
Yeah,
to do
my
this tour
wife,
thing
my
again.
wife actually wanted.
I want to go see him.
My
Dude,
wife
they're
was
not-
like,
they're not
"Oh, yeah,
gonna
we could
last long
see them
enough."
With, like, I think they're. It's actually like
It's 3 doors
couple-
down.
a couple decent bands that are playing with them, and it's like, ooh, like you don't want your opening acts to be better than you.
Well, the
And
problem
is-
also, like I heard Creed play recently, and
The best part about the whole thing
No.
is the TikTok
No, I don't
where
think-
he shows up and he's like, "Hello, my friend. We meet again. It's been a while. Where should we begin?" And they're just staring at him as he's cheesily smiling at him.
oh,
the worst
I'm
part
all
is-
about the TikToks. Anything that's the surprise. So funny.
yeah.
So funny.
It's like when you send your kids in to brush your teeth as you just took a massive dump. Surprise!
Yeah,
surprise!
yeah, I saw that one.
the bad thing is he's going to piss the band off, and they're going to split up.
Oh, it
like
happens every time.
a quarter of the tour.
Happens
Oh,
every
and
time.
also,
they can't stand him. I don't
so
know why they keep coming
182 is
back.
going on tour again.
I seen that.
Like, was the first one not good enough for you? You didn't put out a new album.
Yeah, they did. They just
So-
put out an album this month.
Oh,
Or excuse
wasn't
me,
aware of
now
that.
last month. Yeah, they just put out One More Time. It's got some actual bangers on it. Like,
does it?
yeah,
So-
it really does.
Like, I'm not really open
It's
to new music, so
I-
me not being open to new music, would it be good?
I think it's better than the last album they did with Tom DeLonge. I'll put that much out there.
That doesn't mean shit.
I'm just saying. I actually like it. Like that. Like for me, like the lyrics. If it makes you feel something, it's a damn good song. And they have a
Dude,
couple
I'm
on there.
35. Nothing. No song makes me feel anything.
Dude, it's just kind of like the song that he wrote about having cancer. The whole song One More Time is about them basically admitting that they fucked up and like
Yeah,
it's a
obviously.
good, damn good song. Very well written. I like it.
I don't know.
There's a couple. There's
My-
a pretty good couple pretty good songs on there.
My best friend was. We have a group chat talking about how we want the Patriots to fail so badly, and we just constantly talk during Patriots games. But one time my friend was saying, he's like, "Oh, have you ever heard of like Noah Khan? That guy is awesome. He's amazing. His songs are so great." I don't know if you've heard of Noah Khan or not, but
No.
he's like a Ray LaMontagne kind of artist, and he's like, "Oh, it's so great." And the guy's from Vermont, and he basically talks about like parents dying, friends moving away,
Hello,
and like
my
life
friend,
events when you're an adult. And I was like, yeah, all right. So it's just like emo.
Where should we begin?
Now that we're in our mid-30s.
Feels like forever.
But on a guitar, and he's like, yeah, it is. Like, are you gonna go see him?
When you are with
like, no.
me,
I'm not gonna go see him. I don't need to hear about that stuff in songs.
Careless, I believe.
I'm gonna listen to my early 2000s emo music, like I have been for the past 20 years.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah. But I also don't believe in, the bands that I've been listening to for the past 20 years. I don't believe in them putting out new music. Like, don't. Please don't. I'm not going to listen to it. I'm not going to like it.
I feel like there's some...
Fall Out Boy ruined that for me.
Yeah, no, that 100%. For the what was it, From Under a Cork Tree? After that, it just kind of went.
After that was
like,
trash.
And well, that's because they went like full on
mainstream
pop, punk sort of
pop,
sounding. Yeah.
Pop.
Yeah, oh yeah, no pop in the later ones. They start going poppy like the album after.
Well, now their biggest hit is "We Didn't Start the Fire." Like,
I mean that wasn't bad.
Like this.
That wasn't bad, but everything else they've done.
It's a cover of a not good song.
Yeah, it's a reimagined. It's not a direct cover. They put modern, like our.
Yes, it's a Weird Al Yankovic version.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean it's not a parody. It's like a continuation.
Is it?
Yeah.
Anyways, it's still trash, but
I liked it.
Duh.
It's not something I have on my playlist or anything. It's just I listened to it one time.
So like when you think of Fall Out Boy, that song comes to mind?
No. That's why I said Fall Out Boy. It's what's it? Grand Theft Autumn? Is that?
Yep.
No. Where
and
is
Under the
your
Cork
boy
Tree.
tonight? I hope he. That and we're going downtown. Yeah.
Sugar, We're Going Down.
Yep.
Those are the only two albums that are good.
Yep.
As soon as they did the This Ain't a
Thanks for
Scene.
the memories.
Yeah, or no, This Ain't a Scene. It's a goddamn arms race.
Yeah.
That's where it lost me. I was like,
That's
I don't like
the
this
one
song.
that had
It's
Thanks for
terrible.
the Memories on it, isn't it?
Yep. All that. But I'm saying all these bands are doing the same thing, putting out music. And it was confirmed when I saw the All-American Rejects, and I was horrified because that was one of the worst concerts I've ever been to.
I never really listened to them much.
What? Like Swing Swing?
Nah, never really listened to them.
You don't know Swing Swing.
I know the song, but I never really listened to them much.
Ah, okay. But, yeah, my summer was going to concerts for our generation bands, and then them testing the waters on new music and getting no reaction and hoping that they had learned their lesson from that. So it's like, don't. Like, Blink-182 needs to stick to everything up until Feeling It. I think that was the album.
I disagree. When a band puts it like there, you can tell when a band's just kind of going through the emotions and just like putting out just shit to keep getting paid. You can tell that for sure. That's not what this album is. This album, I feel like, is them picking up where they left off, and before Tom got obsessed with aliens and UFOs, and it's pretty good. I'd say it's worth a listen.
I mean, I will give it a listen because I will always give things a listen. But I've found that it's never any good. And I think one of the only few bands to have been able to put a new album out consistently that had good music that is from our generation is the Foo Fighters.
And Darius Rucker.
That's because that's your favorite band.
No, but
That's
then
your favorite band.
No, but it started. No, it sucked. It sucks now.
Red
It
Hot
sucks.
Chili Peppers.
The
I'll
Foo
never
Fighters.
Foo Fighters. I'll never go to a Foo Fighters concert again.
That seems a little harsh.
And
A little bit.
I think what?
A little
Seems
bit.
a little harsh.
No, I will never. I'll never.
It's kind of harsh for the Foo Fighters.
No, I won't. It's not because it's not the Foo Fighters anymore. Listen, when you think of Foo Fighters, you think of two people: Dave Grohl, Taylor Hawkins.
Yeah, not me. It was just always Dave.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't like Foo Fighters, and the only reason I know Dave was
Also,
Bono.
like when you get to a certain age, you have nothing else to write about. We've been over this.
I mean, yeah, you do. It
Do
goes
they?
from like, you know, crazy early 20 days, and then they're like, oh, back pain. It
Right.
fucking sucks. I don't
Yeah,
know.
pretty much. Like, there's nothing really going on with them anymore.
Well, I mean, you know,
But like the same thing
Blink-182
happened with the
did,
Rolling
they-
Stones.
plane
mean-
crashes, cancer, you know, that shit.
Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, like the same thing happened with the Rolling Stones. Like, they would come out with like the occasional good song, but once they got to a certain age, like they ran out of stuff to.
Well, I don't think it had.
That's
really
when you
much
do
to
the
with
greatest hits
age.
tour.
Right,
think it's
and
so
that's
much
what all
for-
these bands are doing, but they're still coming out with new stuff.
I don't
It's like,
understand what the
no,
rage
don't
is
come out with new stuff.
about doing a tour for like one album. Like,
No,
that was a
there's no
huge
rage.
thing.
No,
That-
no,
that was-
I went and saw Yellow Card. Like Yellow Card did their like 20th anniversary of Ocean Avenue, and I was there for it. But they're like, oh yeah, like, you know, we essentially got booed off the stage in 2017, so we decided to quit. But we're back, and we're gonna play Ocean Avenue. But then, like halfway through, they decided to start playing some new music, and it's like, the fuck is this? This is not what we came here for. Like, play the hits.
You know who I really want to see in concert?
Freebird.
I've heard them recently. And
Exactly, JT.
They
It's just
sound
like, go play the hits.
they sound really good, and that's I don't think they're doing new music. They're just playing their hits. That's Simple Plan.
Yes, Simple Plan knows they're doing it correctly. They are playing just the hits because, what is it? No. It's like.
Oh, the album name? Like no
Yeah.
shoes, no pads or something.
It's not no
No
shoes,
shirt.
no shirt, no problem.
no shoes.
It's no pads,
No
no
problem.
balls, no pads, or no something, just balls. And yeah, they're just playing that, and it's like good. And also
And
see some
Scooby-Doo.
41 while you can because they're
I was never like huge in some 41. My cousin was. He was like,
because one of them, also the Newfound Glory guy, has terminal cancer, which is super
the
depressing.
lead singer.
No,
Oh.
their main guitarist. So like when I went and saw them, he has a special like throne, and so he can only stand up for so long because he's getting cancer treatment. But the same thing's happening with some 41. So if you can go see them, if you're a fan, which you're not, so never mind.
I don't hate them. I mean, I do like a couple of
I
songs,
love some
but
41.
I was never like deep
That was
into
the
it. That was
first
during my metal
concert
days when
That's
they
not
were
even
popular.
metal.
No, I said that was during my metal days when they were popular.
Oh.
So when I was listening to
Never
like
stopped.
harder stuff, like Bleeding
Yeah.
Through and shit like that. That's
That was
when
the
Sum
first-
41 was super popular.
That was the first concert I went to that I ever did crowd surfing.
No, JT knows, or JT can.
Simple Plan was touring with Sum 41. I think they still are, actually.
JT, you hear about Mark Chestnut? Oh, he must not be here.
Who the hell's Mark Chestnut?
Country singer. He's hospitalized and I think it's a serious condition.
You know who doesn't look like they should be a country singer?
Half the
Jelly
country
Roll.
singers. Dude, don't even hate on Jelly Roll. I'm hooked
going
on his
to.
new album.
I'm going to. He looks like if
Like he
Post
fell
Malone
asleep
had
watching a kid and it just grew in his face.
diabetes. Well, yeah, no. If Post Malone had diabetes and enjoyed meth at the same time, and his only food source was Domino's. Like, I'm sorry, but I think that's my, like, country's going away. We all know that.
That's the thing, like
And I think
my
this is going to be the defining moment. I think Jelly Roll's going to kill it.
no, I feel like Jelly Roll's more country than half the country that's out
I
now.
don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think he'd have, like, cross tattoos on his face and shit. If he were,
because
like,
he used to be a
country.
rapper, and
Well, how do you just all of a sudden decide that you're a country after being in the rap game?
well, I mean, he went to prison for a while.
Yeah, I don't think that's really like the path of a country singer.
Have you listened to any of his music?
Yep.
Like, you listened to his newest album?
Nope.
Well, okay, so maybe you should listen to his new album and tell me that's not more country than 9% of the country that's coming out today.
I'm sure it is. I'm just saying.
No, what killed Taylor Swift killed country music. 100%.
Taylor Swift was never country.
Yes, she was.
Nah, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, her
Any
first album.
true
Her
Taylor
first
Swift
like 2 or
fan
3
knows that
albums
she wasn't country.
were country. She was all over CMT. She was touring with Brad Paisley. She was
Yeah, but
touring
everyone
with
knew
She
she
literally, I
Channel.
mean, she literally had a song called Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that wasn't.
She got popular off. She was very poppy. She got popular off all the you know, the teenage boys that hormones were raging. They're like, oh my god, she's a country singer. Ah, yeah. And then all the horny old
No.
dudes were like, oh. And then she got like super popular because she had some hits.
No.
And then Kanye dissed her, so everybody like rallied behind her, and that's why
No.
she's where she's at now.
No.
Yeah.
Well, on that note,
I'm gonna put it out there. Well, you have a good night, fuckface.
Good night. Fuck
Kanye
off.
never dissed her. Taylor Swift never be as popular as she is now. That whole segment right there that introduced her to a whole new fan base. She got the Beyonce fan base because Beyonce like went to bat for her. If it wasn't for Kanye West, Taylor Swift. This is why we need like a time machine so we can go back and see what like the butterfly effect of certain events in history. Can you imagine like if Kanye West never gets up on stage and says what he says, Taylor Swift like doesn't have like this huge tour.
Well, what do you mean? A huge tour? That was in like 2000.
Huge success. It's huge success. Yeah, but that's when her. I mean, she had quite a following. I'll give it this.
Sure
she had quite a following before that. And I mean, but that moment like put her in the spotlight. That was her like her first big news story.
I don't think so. I think if anything else, I think that was the beginning of the downfall of Kanye West more so than it was like
and the rise of Taylor Swift.
Well,
both their careers took a drastic change that night. Taylor Swift.
I don't know. I was already a huge Taylor Swift fan.
She was still a supporting act, though. She wasn't main like headlining tours.
I mean,
and then that event happens. Beyonce feels sorry for her, and she gets like Beyonce fans.
Most people are an opening act before they're.
Yeah, but that moment is when it all changed. Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's the moment where it all changed.
Nah.
Yeah. 100%.
I don't think so. I think it has to do with her dating life, which is.
That wasn't even like widely. The craziest story was that she was dating some dude named Taylor. And it was really awkward. Who's now married, also married to a woman named
her
Taylor.
Popularity,
so they have the same exact name.
Popularity came from the people that she dated.
Weird. Nah. Nah.
Yeah. Well, she started dating Harry Styles. She was dating John Mayer.
That was long before that, though. Or that was long past that. Yeah. Yeah. That was long past that.
Long past that.
The moment her career took off was that moment with Kanye West. That's where it all like.
All right, agree to disagree.
That's where the rocket took off. I really wish we had a time machine to explore butterfly effects.
I think the end result will be the same.
No, I don't think so. If that moment never happens, she never gets the Beyonce fans. She would still probably be somewhat successful. But I don't think she'd be the megastar she is right now. I think she'd still have like a following. I don't think her music would go as poppy either. I think she'd still stay like borderline like pop country at that moment. Nope. She was like all into the country. Like she had like her 18th birthday. Was it 18th birthday where she had like the
you don't know enough
Silverado?
About her. You don't know enough about her.
I don't think you know enough about her, guy. You didn't even know she was country.
All right. I will admit, yes, she started out as country because of her first album.
As first couple albums.
Her second album was Fearless, and it was borderline.
Everything. What was the music video where she's holding up the signs in the window?
That was 1989.
Was it that late?
Or no. Wait. Hang on. I'll tell you in a second. I know all the songs and all the music videos because
that was still her country days, and that was like the second or third album, I believe.
Yeah, and I don't want fucking Taylor's version of anything. Like, fuck off.
Okay, can you, as someone who doesn't know, I know, I understand.
Ever is my wife. Like, they were going, like, in the process of her family moving. Her sister was going through CDs and stuff, and threw out the original Taylor Swift album
Oh,
that said, I'll I'll tell my friends that you're gay.
Mm.
And she, you know how Taylor Swift like quickly changed that because it wasn't PC anymore. And you can't find it anywhere unless you have the original CD. But
I
she
might
got
have.
the original. She
What-
got the original CD back. So
Oh.
now we are proud owners of that CD.
Is it,
And I also have the CD as well. So
I think I have her first or second one. Anyway, but can you explain that one?
So,
As someone
Taylor
who
Swift,
doesn't know how
and
all
then
that.
Fearless. And Fearless was You Belong With Me is the song that you're talking about, I
The
think.
second album was
Fearless,
was
2008.
Still country.
And You Belong With Me was, and that's what I'm saying, it's like her first album, the self-titled,
Before
that had Tim McGraw and stuff like that. Like that was
we
country.
get too far off topic, all right?
Yeah.
Can you explain the her recording stuff?
Oh,
So
God.
I don't understand. I understand that she doesn't have the rights to her own song, all that, or her early stuff.
Her albums
What's
and stuff,
the
the first 5
re-recording
albums.
do?
So re-recording it under her new, like she created a label
Okay.
and then
But wouldn't-
re-recorded all the songs and then is putting the albums out so that way the money goes to her instead of the recording label.
Yeah, but wouldn't the recording label still own the rights to the song?
No, not if she re-records it and like changes things slightly.
So it's not like
So every single song is slightly different.
so it doesn't fall under like the same rules as like a cover song where like the original artist still retains the rights.
She is the original artist.
Yeah, but she's just re-recording the same song that's slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
So what? How? I'm confused on how all that works. That's why I asked if you could explain it because I honestly don't understand it.
So when you do a direct cover, you have to get permission
Yeah.
from the artist, not the label.
Yeah, but if the label owns the song or the rights to the
Yes.
song,
So
not the
when she
artist,
records the song and changes it up, like the music up slightly and stuff, like, and it's recorded under her own label, then
well, if that's the case, why isn't everybody doing this?
well, a lot of people are. That's why, like, how many like pop songs do you hear now that are like direct like cuts from old songs, and they just take like the hook from the old song and then turn it into the
Well, I understand
like
that,
lead
but it's
for their
not
new song, but it's under their own record label.
like why aren't the Backstreet Boys doing this? If they have like no money from all the like the height of their success, why aren't they doing this and reselling their albums so they get the rights
Well,
to the song?
Taylor's like one of the first to do this.
And it's obviously, well, of course,
So what
I don't
the
think it
other-
would work
so what
with
the other
like the Backstreet
artists
Boys
have-
because they're not as popular now as Taylor Swift is. So I
No,
don't think
but
it
what
would
the-
work. But
other artists have done is they've tried to put out like new music under their like their own label,
yeah, And it's
but they
not-
didn't try to go back and recreate the old stuff. So like there are lawsuits out from like the old record agency, like claiming copyright issues
Yeah,
and stuff.
because-
But she wouldn't do all of this and go through all of this effort if it weren't like either a loophole or legal. But
That's why I don't understand, because
she's
like
essentially
they
doing
have,
this from
if
so
you're
that she's hoping that everyone's going to listen to her version, her new albums and stuff, and basically get the world to side with her so that no one ever listens to her old albums ever again. And it's like, yeah, the Swifties are going to do that 100%. They're never going to listen to your old albums ever again. They're going to burn the CDs. Like, literally burn, not like computer burn. And for me, it's like, no, I'm just gonna listen to your old stuff because I think it was better. Like, it was much better. You singing it in 2008 versus you singing it in 2023.
Teardrops on my guitar just doesn't hit the same.
I'd rather hear.
So wait, is she like, so the songs that she did in her country days, has she re-recorded those albums?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so is it more poppy or is it still sound the same?
You can definitely tell that it's her now. I mean, because her first album
She
was
was like 16, wasn't
2006. Yeah, and she was
she? Yeah, okay, because she's the same age as me.
Yeah, and she was born in 1989, so
Yeah, same.
1989 to 2006.
Same.
So
Suck
she
on
was-
that, you Swifty nerd.
I really don't care. So she was 17 when that album came out. And so, like, when you literally double your age and then go back and try to sing the way that you did when you were 16 years younger, like, your voice is not the same. And, like, the band that you have behind you is completely different, and they have to kind of change things up enough on the music side to not call it a cover.
So,
Like, to skirt
is
the
she
legal
changing the lyrics at all, or is
stuff.
it still the same lyrics?
So for most of them, and this is just from TikTok and stuff, so most of the
excuse me.
lyrics are the same. She has changed up some of
Make
the
them more
lyrics.
PC, certainly. From the older ones.
Yeah, and she's changing the song names too.
What?
Well, so she's doing like
She's the only one that could do this shit.
she's doing like blank space is a popular song. So every single song that she puts out is blank space in parentheses Taylor's version.
So the back of that. Well, okay, it's CDs or anything. Why I'm showing my age.
So they're doing everything that they can to skirt the loopholes, or like use the loopholes to their advantage of being like, well, the song's not the same because it's called like blank space Taylor's version, and the album's name is 1989, but it's 1989 Taylor's version deluxe. And we've changed some of the lyrics in some of the songs, and we've changed like some of the riffs on the guitar. So like you can't claim copyright infringement.
I don't know. That still sounds fishy.
Yeah,
Because like there's people that get sued because like the tempo is the same as another song. Like that's clearly our song. They just changed this, and it's like, how she get? That's why I'm so confused about it. As someone who only knows that she's re-recording her old
oh yeah,
albums or whatever.
the lawsuit with Ed Sheeran and like the Marvin
Yeah.
Gaye "Let's Get It On." Like I completely believe, and like I said, like my band did a 3-way cover of.
Giggity.
Yeah. Well,
cover.
no, it was
Cover.
actually a mashup of "Let's Get It On" and Ed Sheeran's song. What is that? I forget what it's called. Thinking Out Loud. And the
That's the
Shaggy.
song? That's an amazing song.
Yeah, well, listen to the... Have you ever listened to those two songs side by side?
What two songs? Thinking Out Loud and what Marvin Gaye song?
Let's Get It On.
Okay, yeah, all right.
And then we
I'm
mashed
just
up
sitting here
with,
thinking them both in my song or in my head, and I'm like, okay, yeah, but
where it
still,
has the same,
I
like,
feel like it's
chord, has the same chord progression, same rhythm, same everything. It's the exact same song. Like we used
yeah,
to
but it's not
do-
the same
and then-
exact song with just a couple things changed in, say, in Ed Sheeran's version. So how does she get away with it and not? This is
Yeah, I
why
know.
I'm confused.
And we also mixed that with Mr. Boombastic by Shaggy.
What the fuck?
You haven't heard that?
Yes, but that's why. How's that?
It has the exact same chord progression. And dude, listen to these three songs side by side. Tell me they're not the same. I think it's actually the remix. Hang on. Sting remix.
Sting remix.
Yeah. Yep. This. Yeah, dude, Boombastic Sting remix. Listen to that. And
So
tell
wait,
me
when
it's
you
not-
say Sting remix, are you saying that the singer Sting is like
No, I
Okay.
think that's a DJ.
okay? You say Sting, and I get the pro wrestler and then the singer. I'm like, okay, so we can eliminate the pro wrestler, but does that mean Sting
No,
from
no.
the Police is singing Mr. Boombas? That would be amazing.
It would be pretty good. But if you do Thinking Out Loud, Let's Get It On, and then Boombastic Sting remix all together, and you just play 10 seconds or 15 seconds of each side by side by side, like they're all the exact same.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Most like of your popular songs, because that's the formula
They're
that
sampled.
works.
Well, yeah, but also, so like the most recent big case, well, Ed Sheeran was the biggest case, and he actually said that he would quit music if he were found guilty of copyright infringement. But the other one was I think it was Olivia Rodrigo and Paramore.
I don't know who
Which-
the first one is. I know Paramore. I was never into them, but I know who that is.
I think it was Good For You. It was Good For You, and then Paramore's, and it's the number 4. And then Paramore. Was Misery Business. I don't know what happened with that one, but
Didn't she come out that she doesn't like that song anymore? I don't think anyone should be listening to it.
Misery Business?
Yeah, their biggest hit. She's like it's not appropriate for the days.
Oh, maybe, but not,
Political
you know.
climate or something like that, and she's like, no one should
Yeah.
be listening to that song anymore. It's like,
Well, I think she's a hardcore lefty.
oh yeah, 100%.
And it's like you can't walk back the song that you put out that
Yeah.
you wrote. So
Own it and say, look, times have changed, but this is where we were
Mhm.
at in what 2006, 7.
yeah. But anyways, so I think Taylor Swift has taken like all of these things into consideration and has done. I mean, she's rich enough to hire the best copyright legal team in the world.
I get that,
So
but I
I'm
don't.
sure they've done like
It
their
just
due
hurts my
diligence
brain.
into like how can they go around producing the same music under a different record label without going through copyright infringement or like copyright law. So she's been able to do it, otherwise she wouldn't. Her team is that smart.
Or maybe the original owners are that smart because, or the original record label is that smart because do they really want to piss off her fan base? They're like, yeah, we're still gonna make money off of this.
Yes,
she's still
yes,
super popular.
He does not care. Scooter Braun doesn't care.
He doesn't.
So, Big Machine was the original record label that she was signed to, and that was bought by the company that Scooter Braun runs. But Scooter Braun also owns everything that's by Drake as well.
Doesn't he own like Beeb stuff too?
Yep. A lot of stuff. And Taylor's the only one. Well, Taylor is starting this of like, I'm gonna record stuff on my own, and a lot of people have dropped the record label since then. And it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, like I'm never gonna listen to Taylor's version of anything. Like, fuck that. I don't care if you get the money or not. I don't care where my like Spotify, whatever
That
it is,
fraction of
$10
a penny you get from me listening.
$10 a month. Yeah, like I don't care where that money goes. I want to listen to the music. And I don't want to listen to your new shit. I want to listen to the stuff that like, when you first came out and put it out, like those are the songs that I liked. I'm not paying to listen to you at age 34, almost 35.
Talking about your teenage crush.
Yeah, singing about being 15. Like, literally has a song called 15. And it's like, you know what? That's kind of creepy. It's kind of like pedophile vibes going on there. You're talking about dating a boy in high school. And you're 34. I don't buy it.
He's just listening to the new version. Yeah, you know what we call that, Taylor? We call that a pedophile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know what? Maybe someone should file a lawsuit against her for that.
I don't get it. She's... Well, I'm getting that this Scooter Braun dude's a douchebag. I'm gonna say, if she's that rich, why
he
doesn't
is
she
a
just...
horrible person.
Why don't she just buy the rights to her music back?
I think he has more money than her.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
By a
that's
lot.
I get that he's a douchebag, but it's...
Yeah, he's a rich douchebag. I mean, look at all the people that were under his label. Like, he bought Big Machine, which was what Taylor Swift was under, but then he signed like Drake and a bunch of these other people. So, I don't know. I wouldn't want to fight that fight. And like, how much is your... Although, you know what? You know what? Like, how much is your original music worth to you? So, like, if you were in her situation, would you rather just re-record your own stuff, or would you pay the money to get the OGs?
I'd probably pay the money to get the OGs.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Because I feel like, I mean, your prime example
Like,
you just
she
put out
stands
is
to
like,
she stands to make $1 billion off of this tour. Like,
yeah.
why don't you take all of that money and just buy your shit back?
Yeah, you're set for life. You save yourself all that time and money of re-recording that. I mean,
Right.
you're gonna spend the
not
money.
like you're gonna be homeless.
Yeah, but like, I feel like you brought up a pretty good point. She's 34, singing about being 15. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like
No one wants to hear that, except for the hardcore Swifties that are just
not
like
only that-
obsessed with when she takes a dump. They're like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest thing that's
was
happened
it
all
solid
day."
or did you have a little boo boo?
Right?
But
Are you gonna
like,
write a song about it?
the song about separation? Oh no, that's just me
Yeah.
talking about my afternoon dump.
Just talking about.
It's amazing, whatever it is.
This song's dedicated towards my septic tank.
But like I don't know. I wouldn't like. I probably wouldn't be into my music. Like I probably wouldn't want to go back and redo all that. Like because that's just not how I feel anymore. Like because you evolve, you change.
Right, but you still want to own your own shit. Like
Yeah,
I
so
fully
that's why I
believe
would
that,
just-
like if I came out
if
with that music, it belongs to me.
If I had Taylor Swift money, which is now she's a
Stupid
billionaire, she's got fuck you money. Like she can throw it
Yeah.
around. I would just throw it around and buy it back.
Yeah, and I think that's where, like, maybe perhaps guys and girls differ. Where like I would take my money.
Girls
and
are more vengeful. They
I
want
would be like, I'm gonna take all this money from this massive tour that I've done and this movie and like literally everything I can do to drain the U.S. economy in favor of me and spend it on like buying the master tapes of all of my music. But instead of doing that, I'm gonna start my own label and I'm gonna like record my own stuff and it's gonna do better than the old stuff in spite of you because like I don't need you and I'm gonna show you that I'm better than you. It's like it just like you're gonna spend close to the same amount of money doing that. Just buy it back.
Yeah, and then you can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, but
You don't have
if
to
she
pay
if
lawyers
she does that,
a
then,
shit ton
if
of
she
money.
does that, then Scooter Braun wins.
Does he though?
And it's
Because
like, you know what? You have one person to blame.
he's winning either way. Like he's still making buku bucks off of everything else he has.
She has one person to blame, and do you know who that is?
Justin Bieber.
Her father.
Oh, I feel like Justin Bieber should catch
Mhm.
more blame for shit.
Nope. Her father was her manager early on and made this very shitty deal early on. And as a result, all this stuff's happened. And it's like, just blame your dad. Like, your dad effed up royally.
Yeah, that's probably why you should have gotten like
A manager.
someone. Yeah, someone who.
Her
actually
dad was her
knows
manager. Yep.
That's why. That's why it's like it's. Why would you get someone like a family member or a friend that's never done it to be your manager? I get.
Yeah.
That's the person you trust the most.
Yeah, and
But
she was
they
like 16
don't
when she was getting popular and stuff. Like, I
really
understand
know the
that, but, like,
business.
ooh, yeah, but no, but he actually, like, her dad actually, like, concocted some deals to progress this along a little bit. So, like, he was actively involved in screwing her over, if that's what you want to call it.
That's why everyone
But-
should learn from Britney Spears' father. Like, you never give your father or your family control of your life because people are greedy and they will sell
Nope.
out their own kids.
Don't keep your family out of it.
Yeah.
Hire outside people. So yeah, on that note, I'm confirmed. I'm going to see that in IMAX tomorrow.
IMAX? Oh, God.
Oh, with the only reason I'm seeing it is because it has so we have a local theater, so it's not like a chain, and so they can't claim that they have IMAX. They call it the LX Theater, and their claim to fame is the screen is bigger and taller than the Green Monster. Yeah, it's a pretty big screen, but they also have they claim the best sound system in that specific theater in the state. So it's like, all right, well, if I'm gonna see it, I want to hear the music. So we'll
question.
see how that goes.
So, question.
Yeah.
Are the special songs, whatever, in it?
Yeah, so that was my question, too. Because
so you don't know the answer to this shit?
I was like, well, what special songs are they going to be? Because, my first question was this recorded, one song at a different place every time, and she just took the best take from each place and then compiles it? And then are the special songs going to be, the special songs from concerts, or is it going to be something different? The answer is this concert was recorded when she was doing the LA shows over the course of, we had 3 nights here, so I think LA had
more.
4. And I think part of it was because they could record it every night and then take the best of 4 nights. And the special songs are going to be whatever from those 4 nights.
Are they actually still in the movie, though?
The songs?
Yeah.
The special songs? Yeah.
Okay.
So
there's not 4 different movies. There's just...
No, my wife's... Yeah, I know. That was my original theory was, they're going to do a special song depending on the theater, so you're going to have to go see them all.
So technically, one of my predictions right, as that she's either going to exclude them and make it like a in-person, special
my
thing,
guess was that there was going to be I was guessing there was going to be 4 different versions, and then you'd have to go to the theater 4 times to see each version. That's what I was guessing, but no, this is a straight up concert. So yeah, I'm gonna go see that at 4 o'clock tomorrow. So
I ain't gonna be here anyway. Wait, where are they? The first thing. We do a fire tomorrow night?
Well, yeah, I assumed. That's why my wife's like, "Oh, do you want to go do this?" And I was like, well, yeah, I think that'll be fine because
not really, but sure, I'll go.
Based on what Feenix told me last night, I was like, I think we're good for Saturday night. I think we're fine. But also, Michigan is playing tomorrow night, so I wouldn't be here anyways.
Yeah, I was like, I realized there was a pay-per-view tomorrow, and I was like, shit, I'm going to miss pay-per-view. And then I was like, oh, wait, they're in Saudi Arabia. It comes on at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So then catch my pay-per-view and then go over hang out by the fire.
Oh, speaking of, WWE's on sale again.
Is it? How much is it?
It's still $30.
Cause I kept seeing it kept coming up. It was 45% off, and then I go to it and it was full price. 50%. So I was like,
yeah, 50% off right now.
I'll see what. When's the next sale? Don't they have a Black Friday
I think
sale on
this is
Steam?
it. No, I've never seen it more than 50% off. I don't think it will be until 2K24 comes out. I think this is the
No, they
most.
usually go discount because they're getting ready. Black Friday is like right before they release a new one because I think it comes out like early in the year. If I remember
My problem
correctly.
is, like, I have the game, but I've only played 4.5 hours.
Mm.
And it's like it's not really that fun on your own.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you play the storyline, that's what I usually.
I
I
haven't
don't
gotten
really
through the
play online.
storyline that much.
I don't think I've ever played
Oh no, I wouldn't
the
play
video game
anybody
online.
online. Saying like it'd be a good like multiplayer game.
Yeah, every time the new
But
one
I was
comes
going
out,
through.
like the group of YouTubers I watch, they play like 4 matches and then they never play it again.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. It's because like you can kind of predict the computer after a bit, and yeah, it's not that fun.
I just bought the Star Wars Fallen Order, not the newest one, but the one that came out before it. Playing through it. It was only like $9 though, so it's like, yeah, definitely. I need a good storyline game.
Yeah, I've been looking for that. Boy, I feel like there's been a shortage.
Yeah, pretty much everything. Like,
Yeah, there's a shortage of good games. Like I found myself sitting here like last Thursday, like when I realized you weren't going to show up, and I was like,
I was here
what am I
literally,
gonna
and
play?
up until you sent that message, I had just gotten like shut my computer off to go to bed.
Oh yeah, and normally I have a backup plan, but I was just like looking at the other games I have, and I was like,
You were
I
about
have
5 minutes last night from missing me too, because I was sitting here dozing off, and then
yeah,
you sent the gif, and I was like, all right, coffee time, let's go. My wife was already up and going to bed for the night, and I'm like, I should 100% join her, and then
yeah.
I was like, I'll give them till 9, and what was it, like 8:50 something? You said something.
I know. I try to get up here.
Yeah, it made me feel better. Brand did was it Snow Runner that one night.
Yeah.
So I was like, I felt bad because I got up next morning. The first thing I did was looked in
Oh, never
Discord,
feel
and I
bad.
was like,
I'll always figure it out.
like he just missed me.
If anything, I'll just not stream and just play a game. I was gonna. Oh shit! It's not on sale anymore.
What
Labyrinth.
the hell is that?
I think I sent it to you a while back.
The David Bowie movie?
No, it's like it's a puzzle slash horror
Oh,
game.
you
Yeah,
had
it was
me
on
until
sale for, like,
horror.
I mean, it actually looks pretty good.
I want to do those the co-op with the shit. What are they called? There's a like 2 or 3 of them where the storyline games are co-op.
Yeah, we need a
are
good
horror.
because remember like What was it? Two of Us? No, not Two of Us. What was the
Prison Break one?
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it.
Ah, shit. Because that was so much fun.
Michael Schofield and Lincoln Burrows.
Wow. Good memory.
I love that show. I watched every single. I saw something recently that like Netflix is bringing it back. I got so excited, and then I realized or read that it was
Wasn't gonna
fake.
be them.
No, it's fake.
Oh.
It had like an older version of the
A Way
original
Out.
two actors, and I was like, oh, is this real? I was like, wait a minute, Michael died. How's this real? And then I remember they brought him back in season 4 because they killed him off, and they brought him back.
A Way Out.
Oh yeah. That'd be it.
That was good.
Indeed.
I was looking to see if they had Army of Two on Steam. They don't. It's unfortunate.
That game's like old, isn't it? I remember.
Oh yeah.
Like the lead singer,
Like
Breaking Benjamin
Xbox
talked about it. He
360.
liked it.
Yeah, Xbox 360 days. That was a good game. But that was another one of those like side by side.
God damn it, Steam! Just pull these games down already. So many games on my wish list that said coming soon. That's never coming.
Right. You see the Alaska Road Truckers came out.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of it.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Oh, Dead Side's on sale. What was that about? Dead Side's a PvP survival shooter that plays like a blend of extraction shooters and persistent world survivor games. It's trying to build bases, get loot. Oh, it's like a Rust game, I'm guessing. I'm positive.
Which like Rust has turned into Fortnite.
Pirate Simulator. The Dark Pictures Anthology. It's the one
Yeah, I have that.
The one I save is
Pretty
The
sure.
Devil in Me.
Yeah. Yep. Dark Pictures Anthology, Devil in Me. Yep, I have that.
All 4 of them cost $109.
Well, this one alone's $40.
Yeah.
Oh, the demo is free.
Oh, Tony, you beautiful bastard. You want to hire help for me?
I'll download the demo, see what that's all about.
Oh, shit. That hurt.
There we go. Off and running. Downloading it. Let's see what the demo has to offer, and I can report back.
man, my back. My back. I'm getting old and it sucks. Did I finish weed eating in my house? I guess I did. Okay. Alright. I guess we should... I'm pretty sure these haven't done anything since last time. Enough. What's their food at, though? Okay, so... somewhat low. Here's a question. Do you have to have 2 players for the demo?
I'll find out. I also want to get Jedi Survivor, but that's single player.
Is that the new one?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta do the first one first. It's a
I haven't.
Two-parter. It's the one I'm playing now. It's called Fallen Order.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess you don't have to, but if you want to know the storyline, I guess you kind of.
Okay.
It's so far. I like if you're into Star Wars or Star Wars games. It's entertaining.
I'm not. I was just looking for like a sandbox. Yeah, I feel like it's like the Star Wars version of Hogwarts Legacy.
That's a pretty good summary, but
Yeah.
I feel like
So.
you kind of should have some interest in Star Wars to appreciate it.
Oh, I mean, I do. Like, I grew up watching Star Wars and all that stuff, so I just didn't like it whenever it moved over to Disney.
Oh, I still haven't watched the Disney. My wife has, but I haven't.
Yeah, fuck all that stuff. Like, as soon as they got up to, what was it? Episode 3 or whatever. I don't know.
The most recent trilogy was the ones from Disney.
Alright, I am opening this up. Let's see if we can do multiplayer.
I should probably get. Oh, when's the Halloween event end?
Oh, that's
haven't
pretty
done that.
spooky. Oh my god.
Maybe we do that for like Sun. My wife said
The Dark Pictures Anthology.
13th. So I can do it. I can do it sometime next week if she works. Do like a ATS stream.
Ooh, that was kind of creepy. Looks like it's individual.
The demo.
Yeah, I think so, because there's 2 things. There's trial mode and then don't play alone, but don't play alone is locked.
Ah.
So you're stuck on trial mode. I don't want to give him prompts. It's kind of spooky. Oh, wow.
I do think they should make that happen. If Harry Potter fans, I think would get on board a Snape movie with Adam Driver as the playing Snape. I feel like that would be a banger.
Adam Driver.
The one that played the bad guy in the new Star Wars. I can't
Yeah,
remember what else
I
he's been
haven't
in.
watched the Star Wars, so
Oh,
we just went over that. I don't watch the new stuff.
I didn't know if you've seen like pictures or anything. I'm trying to think what else he's
No,
been in.
not at all.
He was in that movie about
Yeah,
the train
no
wreck
problem.
that made everything toxic.
Hang on.
Like right before the train crash happened, that made everything toxic.
Oh, that's ironic.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of that one movie that he was in. It was actually a pretty good movie about being a single dad. Or
Oh, hell yeah. This guy looks like Snape and a half.
yeah,
Actually, you know, he looks like Parker Schnabel
he's
from
even
Gold Rush.
he's even got like the kind of like the same deep nasally voice that fuck, why can't I think of his name? I can't think of the guy who plays Snape's name.
Adam Richter.
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman. There we go.
He's even got like the deep
We're gonna get
nasally
there.
voice that Alan Rickman had. Like I think he'd nail it if like a young Snape.
Tell me that guy doesn't look like Parker Schnabel.
Yeah, that does 100%. There's the fucking.
Looks just like him. Yeah, so I follow like this Hogwarts account on Instagram, and they were teasing a bunch of shit the other day, and I thought it was real, but apparently it's not.
I'm just.
So they had a series called The Marauders, which was the Marauders map people. So that'd be what? James, Lupin, Black, and Pettigrew.
Yeah. I still want to know.
And
why.
then they have another series called Quidditch Through the Ages. And then another one, Dumbledore the Origins. And then a show called Sisters of the Black House, which I thought would be good.
That sounds dope as shit. That would be a good one to delve into like a darker side of the Harry Potter universe.
And then the show called Always. It's the Severus Snape.
Severus and Lily.
Mhm.
Love story.
And then Voldemort Origins. Which would be pretty good. Like his time at Hogwarts. So they teased all these things, and I was just like, are these really shows that are going to happen? Oh my god. No.
Oh no, yeah, the what, and then like AI generated movie
Yeah.
covers, or whatever. That would be a dope trailer if it's like before he became
Yeah,
Lord
for sure.
Voldemort, and then everything but Lord Voldemort fades out. And it does the reverse, where he does Tom Riddle or Tom, fuck, whoa, where he does it and it switches to Lord Voldemort. They did the reverse, and then that's the show name.
Hmm.
Or you just call it Riddle.
Right?
I'm sorry. The Fantastic Beast stuff kind of took me out of it.
No. F that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there was this past weekend, because it was leading up to Halloween, they did the whole Harry Potter series on the Sci-Fi Network and stuff, and it's just like they tried to incorporate like the Fantastic Beasts, and it's like, I don't know if it's because I'm old, but
That's why I think like a darker.
no, like you can't just go like do the entire series and then go
What's up, King Grim? How are you, man?
after.
But see, I think
This. And if you're gonna do it like an after series, like don't make it like Fantastic Beast. Make it origin stories, and that's what all of the superhero movies did. Like they did origin stories, right?
some of them, most. I think the team up ones did better than. But yeah, it started off. It started off as just like each one had their own storyline, like how it
Yeah.
came to be, and
We,
then they
we
did
want
the
to,
whole
yeah,
team up shit.
Yep. So,
But
do the
I think-
origin stories.
So here, the
House
problem
of
is,
Black would be fantastic.
is we're old, and that I mean, like the Fantastic Beasts stuff probably works for the younger crowd that's into Harry Potter, but for us older people who grew up with Harry Potter, I think like a darker show, like showing like a more grittier side of the Harry Potter universe, would actually do well, because we'd be in. You get the same storytelling, but with like a
Yeah.
darker tone. I think it would be
Well, especially
it'd be
because like
amazing.
I read the first 3 books and then did the audiobook for the
I'm pretty
fourth,
good, sir. Thanks for
kind
answering.
of. I don't think I finished it, but I just watched the movies for the rest of them, and then I've gone back and listened to the audiobooks for all of them, and it's like it was completely different with the books.
Yeah, even the books were a
No.
little bit darker than the movies. Like,
They're much darker.
yeah. So,
And
like,
I want to
feel like that would do well for
on the books.
our generation.
Yeah. Because I'm one of the few that didn't read the whole series.
I did.
I just can't read.
I don't like reading either, but that was back when I was in. I read the first one, I think, when I was in 6th grade. And then I just devoured
Well, I
them
read
all.
them when they first came out, but once I got to the
Maybe it was before 6th grade. What year did the first one come out in America? Like, when it first, like,
we were in
took
like
off?
4th grade.
It might have been 5th when I first read it then. Because I think the
That was
second
like
book was
that
already
was like
out.
97, I think, is the first book.
Yeah, but that was long before it like took off here in America.
Right? Yeah. So you probably wouldn't have heard of it until like 98, 99.
Because it
Oh
was
my God,
before
this
the movie
entire-
came out, I think.
Oh, much before. Yeah, so I was actually looking that up the other day because I went through the whole series for the book on tape because I listened to it while I'm like exercising or driving to work and stuff. And I'm listening to it again. And I was wondering because there's a certain point where the narrator, or like the guy who reads the books, who was fantastic, Jim Dale. Man, if you want to have an experience, listen to the books on tape because this guy's amazing. he has certain voices for the characters until he gets to like the fourth book, and then all of a sudden he changes what the characters sound like. And I'm pretty sure that that lines up with when the first movie came out, and he changes his voices to try to sound like the characters in the movie for the first book. So I think that was all around like 2001. I want to say is when the first Harry Potter movie.
No, it couldn't have been that early.
No, no.
No, maybe it was because
Yeah, no, it was 2001. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's
yeah,
Stone. 2001.
I was gonna say because I start high school in 2004, so that makes sense. Because we went and seen the first 3 in theaters. First field trips. It was like our fun field trip for the year.
Yeah, and the book Sorcerer's Stone came out in 97. It came out in the U.S. in 1998. Yeah, so Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone movie, 2001. Chamber of Secrets was 2002. Prisoner of Azkaban, 2004. Goblet of Fire, 2005. And then that's when I stopped watching the Harry Potter movies and like the franchise and all that stuff. Because Order of the Phoenix came out in 2007.
Oh man. Oh man.
the intro to this is wicked boring.
How bad?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, you can't fast forward through it. Do it. Do it. Oh, there's cameras in the room.
Giggity.
I'm like 15 minutes into the game here.
The hell?
Oh shit. Oh, there's the guy behind you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's after midnight. So for those of you still watching, if you've hung out this long, I appreciate it. I will not be live tomorrow night. I'm going to go hang out with my dad again. Live streaming will return. I probably will sometime this week. I'm not quite sure what day. I'd have to look at the schedule. But I'll probably do some ATS sometime this week. But following Friday, we'll be back next week. And then hopefully Saturday will be something. But anyway, that's going to do it for me, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's live stream, be sure to leave a like down below. Those help me out so very, very much, and I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future live streams, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to know if I whenever do go live or upload a video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.